I know, I'm back. Ladies, keep your panties on, okay? I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. The king has returned for 2025. I just wanted to clear up a lot of things recently. Sign my baby! Okay, calm down. Everybody settle down. Relax. Okay? Relax. 2024 was a really rocky year for me. I think we can all agree about that, all right? Only 3 videos for 1 year. I know, it's insane. I understand your excitement and frustration. What did I say about you keeping your panties on? Zip it back up. Okay. Listen, a lot of things happened. And to make it short, I'm graduating high school in May. So my whole focus in 2024 was just basically my academics, and that's it. Which I guess that kind of explains why I didn't like 2024 that much. But I didn't want to leave you guys with nothing in 2024 though. So I planned to make a big SML video, and I did. I made the video. It had a lot of production issues, but I ended up putting it out, alright? There's just too much to explain. I'm pretty sure that video took like 4 months to make, mainly because of the production issues and how much problems I had editing and recording and all that. But it's fine. The video came out, and even though I know the video has some problems with it, I do like how it came out. So I thought, how could I start 2025 after making a video like this? How about I try to correct my older video and make a newer one, like a definitive edition. I promise it's not like, you know, the Rockstar definitive edition. I'm actually trying to put some effort into this. In this definitive edition, it will include 2 of my other SML videos, the SML retrospective and the SML still kinda sucks video. All of these 3 videos will have commentary from me. Some of them more than others, cause well, some segments need to be refreshed and, you know, corrected. Also, I'll try and comply with copyright claims and copyright stuff like that, cause well, most of these, well, 2 out of the 3 of these videos are not visible in certain countries because of me putting a lot of copyrighted music in it. God damn it. So without wasting any more time, I know this intro is long, that's why I added the skip to this certain point so the video can actually get into it. But let's hop into my first ever real SML video, the SML retrospective.
And your kids. So many children watch videos on the site, but parents are concerned about inappropriate content. So we're taking a closer look. ABC's Juju Chang sat down with several families to talk about this.
We took a closer look at Jeffy, the puppet, on the popular YouTube channel Super Mario Logan. Common Sense Media calls Super Mario Logan your basic online nightmare for parents of young kids. Rated for ages 17 and up, these kids are all 13 and younger.
It was a suggested video. I watched it and it just kept reeling me in to watch more videos. It attracts kids because you wouldn't think of him as inappropriate because the way he looks, but when you actually watch him, he traps you in it.
Do you think YouTube does enough to block inappropriate content for kids?
Yeah. No, I think no. I do not think.
Creator of Super Mario Logan told us he's lost revenue since YouTube started age restricting and demonetizing his videos. He also said Common Sense Media's review was accurate regarding those old videos and that his newer ones are much cleaner in content and made for a wider audience, but adds it's ultimately the responsibility of the supervising adults.
Okay, let's cut the bullshit. If you clicked on this video, you already know who Super Mario Logan is. A plush tuber who's been doing this YouTube thing for a very, very long time. What makes SML such an interesting topic to talk about is because of all the drama and controversies he's been in for basically his inception. Let's just get straight into the video at this point. Okay, the Froggy Company and Super Mario Logan drama is an actual drama I have never heard of. I only heard about this when I just researched the topic, and it's kind of lost When I say this drama is lost, I mean it's lost. We don't have a lot of evidence that this happened. All we have is Logan talking about it in a couple videos from 2009, basically confirming that it is real and this drama did happen. And you may be wondering,
who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
I don't know either. I don't know who this nigga is at all. But apparently, he was a really big plush tuber around the time. But be aware, this drama is all from Logan's perspective, so we really don't know if this is true or not. We don't have another side to it, since we don't know who this Froggy company nigga is. He's never stepped up, he's never said anything, we don't know who he is. But apparently, Logan was inspired by this Froggy company guy, and messaged him, and they started both hitting it off with each other, giving each other video ideas, jokes, stuff like that. Until it came to the point where Logan started to hit it off with his channel. He started to get a lot of subscribers, he started to make decent money off of YouTube. And after basically days and months of not communicating with Logan, as soon as Logan hit it off, Froggy Company went into Logan's messages and started talking to him, saying, hey bro, I basically made you, so you should basically give me your channel and all of your ad revenue. Logan, being a reasonable person at the time, said, a fucking course not. Like, bro, no. Froggy Company did not like that whatsoever and immediately started throwing shade at him using videos. What's so strange about this Froggy Company guy is, like, we have no information about him whatsoever. All we have is a couple images and a couple screenshots of his content. He got deleted, his channel was gone, so he did not private, archive, nothing. He's basically wiped off the face of the earth. Okay, a little bit of commentary. It is speculated that Froggy Company, after the deletion of his channel, started working for Planet Dolan. This was speculated by Chazington. Again, this is all speculation, but here's the clips of him talking about it.
Could it be that Froggy Company and Froggy with Fries are the same?
Yeah! So yeah, I had to get rid of the original ending to this segment because I originally said I don't think we should assume both Froggies are the same, but then I did something called just comparing public pictures of both of them. And unless there's some clone bullshit, it just makes way more sense for them to be the same.
Also, just a side bit, Chazington is like a really good creator, and I probably wouldn't have figured this out if he didn't say anything. Honestly, I don't think anybody knew about this until he said anything, so, good on him. Around the professional era, Logan really started to take YouTube seriously because he got a cast. So I'm just gonna talk about the cast real quick and all of the things that they've done. Not really, I'm not gonna talk about the things that they've done. I don't care like that. But I do. I'm sorry, that was probably very jarring to hear me cut in like that. Whatever, let me get into it. So let's talk about the cast and the things that they've done. First of all, we got Lavelle, the only black person on the cast, and he was arrested for a total of 5 times according to SML archive. Holy fucking shit, bro. Don't clown Lavelle on this though. He seems like a changed man now ever since he got his first kid. Oh, give me a second. I got gum in my mouth. God damn it. Alright, let's start this over again. Don't clown Lavelle on this. Like I said before, he seems like a really changed man. He has a child, a family now. And honestly, I have so much respect for him over these last 2 years, has it been? He seems like a really nice guy. Then there's Pablo, aka the chillest person on the cast. He's not very involved in anything, he's not involved in drama. The most Pablo was in was just a few mentions in the SML drama. Other than that, that man is staying clear. He's there for the money, and I respect that, bruh. Chili, who voiced Peach in those early days. We'll get into her later because she's really important. And then there's Lance, who voiced a shit ton of characters to the point where I can't even name them all. The acting wasn't really the best, mainly because they were just starting out. But hell, even if voice acting around the time wasn't the best, they still became iconic. Sure, some voices took a huge change in the later years, like Cody going for a more autistic-like voice. Is that okay to say? You know what, whatever. But then over time, Cody evolved into a fully fledged, normal character, and not just a stereotypical weird kid. Like, think of past Cody as Froggy from Diary of a Wimpy Kid to like Squidward. There were also like some situations where actors were very limited by the characters themselves, like Lavelle when it came to voicing two characters at the exact same time. Like sometimes Bowser and Chef Pee Pee would be in the same scene, and it would be basically completely noticeable that Lavelle is trying his damn hardest to find the middle point and the difference between these two characters' voices. Usually you could see this by like him gasping for air, you know, like a conversation, you could like, not gasping for air, but like you can faintly hear him go, or like, you guys know what I'm trying to say here though. I'm not like talking to a void out here. You guys understand what I mean. Granted, you could still hear this in modern videos, but you can tell that they got kind of used to, you know, voicing two characters at the exact same time.
We'll all be free. Yeah, take it from me. Someday we'll all be free.
Right after the professional era, we got the Bowser Jr. era, which basically introduced Bowser Jr. as like a main character. I mean, he was in videos before, but he wasn't like a character, like an actual main character. The problem with his character was oversaturation. Sometimes there would be like months where Logan would just post Bowser Jr. videos, and that's it, just a little bit of Mario videos on the side. The problem with that is, well, Jr. is a total bitch.
Yeah, no, don't touch that! Don't touch that shit, pee-pee!
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I'll play with the cow.
I'm always Thomas. I'm always Thomas.
But I guess since the fans liked it, Logan kept it. And even around this time, Logan moved out to an apartment complex, and he made YouTube his full-time job. But I think it's enough time to stop beating around the bush, and let's talk about the main problems with Super Mario Logan as a whole, because there is a lot.
Black Ocean, where'd they go?
Somebody recording the song. I think they went to the studio, folks.
Where's that at?
I don't even know.
Oh my god, Black, I can't trust you with anything. I don't know where Jeffy's at.
What's up, nigga?
I don't know why, but racism and Super Mario Logan are just literally inseparable, with such comedically genius characters like Black Yoshi.
Cards at a local convenience store. Folk, I thought they had money on them.
Black Yoshi, why would you steal? Why are you always stealing?
Folk, I need some money. You don't let me use the credit card no more. And I'm trying to buy some med packs. And I need me some money, folk. And my welfare check ain't come in yet.
I'm not as mad at this stuff as I used to be honest. Like, honestly, I was being very sensitive. Well, not sensitive, that's not the right word. I think I should be allowed to be a little bit ticked off by these jokes. Like, more recently, the Santa Claus joke in that one video.
Ever since my wife left me, I've been so sad.
Oh, well, I have a song that can probably help.
Okay. Every time I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47s, Max 11s, Glocks and 9s, all these pussy niggas.
Hold on, Santa, hold on. You can't be saying that.
I don't think somebody should get judged for being a little bit ticked off by that, cause well, the nigga said the N-word. He said it. So when I hear these people talking about, oh, you're so sensitive, you're this, you're that, you're this, I mean, bro, at some point you gotta really put this into question out here. Like, being for real, this is the definition of you give a nigga an inch and he take a fucking mile. Like, nobody was getting mad about Logan saying ninja in his videos or anything like that. Like, that was totally fine. Cause, well, it's ninja, it's not nigga. When you're out here actively actually saying it, like saying nigga, that's not cool, bruh. I'm sorry, it's not. Like, some people like Quamax might find it funny. No shade to Quamax or anything like that. Like, no shade to anybody who found it funny and who are black. It's just that for me, bruh, it just ticks me off. It's not like making me mad. It rubs me the wrong way. Cause there's no substance to the joke. The joke is just the N-word. And honestly, I don't find jokes like that funny. Just the N-word. Like, I find certain N-word jokes funny, like when a white person says the N-word, when it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain when the joke isn't just the N-word itself, you know? But maybe that's just me thinking too deep into it, bro. I don't know. That's probably just me. Cause like I said, I don't have a problem with racist jokes and just stuff like that. I watch Stacks, for Christ's sake. That should show you how much I don't care about racist jokes.
Got a nigga type shit. What's
going on, guys?
If you, this racist motherfucker.
No, I'm not racist. Let's spark a spliff. You guys want to hit the blunt?
No. It's like you got a cigarette in your head, buddy.
You think I want your chapped lips on my blunt, nigga? Fuck out of here.
What did you say, bro?
No, I'm saying this nigga's chapped blunts. Oh, come on, bitch. Hey, give me a ride. Give a nigga a ride. Give a nigga a lift. Oh, this bitch is tweaking, my nigga, straight up.
Man, get out the car, nigga.
Oh, my dad's nigga, you're pussy as shit. I'm gonna sit
car,
there.
nigga.
No,
Get out the car,
Get out
nigga.
the car. You wanna keep saying the N-word? Get out the car.
I got the pass, nigga. I don't give a shit.
Get out my.
But I can't be the only one who just rubs me the wrong way. And this nigga's selling school supplies on top of that shit. It's just weird. This whole paradox between racism and just complete bigotry, and on top of you selling merch for little kids and you spreading these words to little kids, it just don't make sense to me, bro. It really don't. And it rubs me the wrong way, like totally. Like I said, it feels like a paradox to me, bro. Cause you over here, you selling and promoting your stuff to children, and you have N-words, nigga this, nigga that, racist jokes up the wazoo. It don't make sense to me. It really don't. And on top of that, what Chili said, if you don't know what Chili said recently, basically Chili said that Logan is racist to a certain extent. And if you asked me that and you were like, do you believe her? I'd say probably. Cause bro, like I said, it gets to an extent, bro. It really does. It's pushing it. It's pushing it badly. Again, maybe that's just me thinking too deep into it. You could say however you feel in the comments. I guess you can try and convince me that it ain't racist, but I don't think he's racist. It just rubs me the wrong way. Alright, I'm not going to explain who Jeffy is. Chances are if you clicked on this video, you already know who he is. But for some reason, Jeffy actually like popped off in views and also in subscribers. Obviously, Logan took advantage of this and immediately moved into a new house. This is when a lot of people said that Logan actually declined in quality. But when Logan actually moved into the house, he seemed like he had some good intentions on what he was going to do here. Okay, this drama was extremely fucking stupid. For those who don't know, DabHDUDE is very... I don't know how to... You know, just play the clips.
Hey guys, this is Logan. I just wanted to say, this is the 1 year anniversary when I said, screw you all. I'm gonna make lots of Jeffy videos. Why? Because I want to make lots of money.
Basically, what happened is, Logan promised that he'd be on DabHDUDE's live stream. Unfortunately, Logan couldn't make it because he was somewhere else, and DabHDUDE kind of got a little angry. And basically, DabHDUDE was a little bit too much of a pussy to tell his own fans that Logan couldn't show up. And Logan, being fed up from the drama, said basically fuck off. DabHDUDE didn't take this really kindly and said it was very immature.
Someone else actually admitting that wanting to be trans is gender dysphoria. That being said, if you believe this to be true, why are you yourself trans? Maybe you should sing while you hang yourself, Spung.
Jesus Christ! Your voice.
Maybe I shouldn't be president, because probably my first action would be to nuke you two off the face of the earth.
What? What? We just sang it in a funny voice. What's wrong with that?
Idiots.
Come on. I like how you think. I like how you.
I'm not joking.
I like how you think you're so smart. You're like, oh, they're such idiots. I'm so much smarter than them.
Take you drop SML like a rock. Hey Tim, with all due respect, fuck off! Fuck off! All right? Thank you. I'm not in the mood.
Super Mario Logan's demonetization is what a lot of people say is the fall of Super Mario Logan. Basically what happened is GMA made a segment on inappropriate content on YouTube, and an entire segment was dedicated straight to Super Mario Logan. What's actually kind of surprising is that YouTube took it kind of well for a little bit, until The Sun, a news station from the UK, made an article about Logan's most controversial video ever, Jeffrey's Tantrum. Did I say Jeffrey? What the fuck is... Bro, you've been watching this shit ever since you were like in elementary school. Please say it right. Please, I'm begging you. Apparently a kid hung himself trying to recreate what Jeffy did in the video. There's a lot of rumors on what actually happened. Some people say that the kid made a gesture of him hanging himself. Some people actually said that he may have actually done it. Obviously, I'm not supposed to talk about my personal opinion on this matter, but I think he made a gesture, because Rant, a grown-ass Caucasian male who worked on this video, said it took hours for him to make a noose. So how does a little child make a noose? But either way, this one news article completely killed his channel. Almost his entire channel was age restricted and demonetized completely. And since Logan's videos aren't really cheap to produce, that's a huge problem. So how does Logan get paid while making videos if he's demonetized? You don't really hear much about YouTubers scamming their fans, but Logan is that one exception. Once Logan was fully demonetized, he opened a Patreon so he can actually get paid. Obviously shit hit the fan as soon as this happened, because Logan simply just did not fulfill people's purchases at all. Some people had to wait months for their purchases to be fulfilled. A lot of people like DabHDUDE
Maybe you should sing while you hang yourself, Spung.
criticized Logan for not fulfilling people's actual purchases, and obviously that's a really scummy thing to Yeah, so when I originally posted this video, this entire segment got blocked temporarily for copyright claiming. Uzi does not play about his fucking music, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he does not play. So sorry if it's muted in the beginning. I had a brain fart. Sorry if it's muted in the beginning and the quality is a little bit low. It'll sound better in a second. It's just, man, I'm just figuring out that this segment was blocked. All right, so don't get mad at me because I'm stumbling over my words. This is not in the script. Yeah, I just figured out that this section got blocked for music. So yeah, I'm gonna mute the music and it'll sound better in a second. Don't worry. Logan has a long history of just ghosting people randomly too. For example, EDP. We all know him, the cupcake lover himself, EDP445. This was like before the whole cupcake incident happened, so Logan just hired him. Logan promised EDP445 a voice acting gig and flew him down to Pensacola, Florida. But the only thing Logan did not do was ever call EDP back at all, basically ghosting him entirely. Zeke, Logan's longtime best friend, almost quit his job to work with Logan, and Logan just completely ghosted him.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas! So today is Christmas and Logan's gonna open up his drink that I got him first.
After this pillow fight with Blizzard.
Boing, 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 boing.
Take it. Yeah. Get out of my house. I'm telling you to get out of my house. If you don't get out of my house, I'll call the cops. Get the fuck out of my house. Y'all are costing me money. So get the fuck out.
Man, this whole section has to be rewritten. Oh my god. Listen, the SML drama is a huge thing. And the last time that I talked about it, I simplified it way too much to the point where after a while, like after like 4 months, it became inaccurate, all right? It wasn't correct. So after recent events and stuff like that, let's go back and talk about the SML drama from start almost to finish, because it's still going on now. Don't tell me how it's still going on now, but it is. It's still finding a way to go on now. There's a lot of new things that got revealed that I probably won't be talking about, because damn, if you know anything from 2020 to 2021, this drama changes every 5 seconds. So I know if I talk about the new drama, it's gonna get retconned in like 2 weeks. So let's not do that. So first, let's just try and skip past everything we already know. Blah, 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 blah. Chili posts on her Instagram that all relationships are fake anyways. Her sister hops in the mix for a little bit and basically tweets this. Super Mario Logan. You're a worthless piece of shit. Not only did you cheat on my sister with a hooker you paid $60,000 for in her own home. Fuck you mean her own home? What? Your home? Your half. There is no your half of the home. There's only my all of it. Do you understand? I'm sorry, I just had to. Let's get back into it. Her own home, but then you turn around and get pissed off at my brother for snitching on you, and then you break all of his goddamn plushies? And not only that, then you go ahead and decide to scratch yourself to get pity from the police? Fucking pussy. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. It doesn't matter because it's obvious that they both cheated on each other, so yeah, whatever, we'll break that down later. Let's try and make a timeline of this entire early version of the situation. So according to Chili and her entire family, Logan cheats first with an exotic dancer for some reason, and then he goes on to tell Tito for some reason. Also, in one of Chili's sister's tweets, she talks about Logan messing with Tito's money. This could be talking about the plushies or talking about money in general, who knows. I think that she's talking about the plushies here. During this falling out in the SML house, a whole bunch of stuff happens, like Tito's plushies being ripped up, which I said before, and a bunch of unconfirmed allegations and actions that happened on Logan's behalf, like Logan scratching himself to get pity from the police. I don't think that's ever confirmed. But the weirdest part of this entire saga, or part of this drama, is that Logan and Chili were trying to cover it up, like that they were still together. I don't really know why they would do this, probably to save face, but most likely because they're in the era of them trying to work it out. So they didn't want to outright tell YouTube that, hey, we're breaking up, or hey, our relationship is in shambles, you know, something like that. So they were trying to work it out around late November to late December. Late November to late December of 2019 to be completely exact. Some people think that it's just Logan and Chili trying to save face, which I kind of agree, mainly because of one video, the Logan and Chili everything is fine video.
Hey guys, it's me, Chili, and I just wanted to let you guys know that me and Logan are still together.
And everything's fine. There's just a lot of dumb drama going on, so just ignore all that.
I would agree that they were trying to cover it up just because of this one video. But Logan starts talking shit on Facebook or whatever this post was made on after the fact. I'd like to take the mature route with all of this. There have been disagreements in the past month with certain people in my life. People that have used me for years and that I've decided to kick out of my life. Obviously, stuff like this isn't easy. People do not want to leave without causing a scene and accusing people of things that aren't true. I hate the fact that matters like this couldn't stay private, but it is what it is. Then he goes on to talk about kicking people out of his life who don't contribute anything to his life. This is obviously him throwing shots at Tito, and if you want to assume, Chili too. He probably wanted to shoot shots at Tito because, well, he was the one who quote-unquote snitched. Then Tito posts basically airing out everything that happened.
Tito eventually saw this and responded on both his Instagram and Twitter with his side of the story.
Well guys, you know what they say. Once a snitch, always a snitch. Here's what happened. Logan decided to tell me how he cheated on Chili, and he really wanted to show me videos of him and that girl having sex while she was on her period. I said no, and honestly, he should have not told me that in the first place, since I'm her brother. He can only blame himself. And that's why I got kicked out of the house and have my Sonic plushes destroyed by Logan. Also, do you want to know why Elaina hasn't posted a video for 2 years?
In case you don't know who Elaina is, she's one of Logan's voice actors who's best known for playing Rosalina.
Well, that's because Logan had sex with her, and that's why she wasn't allowed to be in the video.
Honestly, if we're talking about the present, as in right now, I don't see this whole thing happening the way it happened right now if Logan didn't cheat. That's why I think he did cheat in some capacity. It just makes the most sense because of the stuff that we know right now. And on the Elaina thing, just keep it in mind because this isn't the first time this comes up. But let's get to the next part of the timeline, the cover-up phase. This is the part of the drama where Logan tried to cover up the fact that him and Chili were broken up, and recording videos saying that they were still together, and not only saying it, but showing that they were still together. Which we know wasn't and still isn't the case. They were broken up since December. In this phase, Logan goes on about how the only thing going on in the house is him kicking out Tito, and that him and Chili weren't actually broken up, which we know isn't the case. He also denies paying for a $60,000 exotic dancer, which makes sense, but there's a lot of hints that there's another person in the situation that has yet to peek their head. And I do agree with Logan, $60,000 for an exotic dancer is fucking egregious. To my knowledge, I don't think there was any clarification that that claim was true, like the $60,000 part. The exotic dancing part was just outright confirmed. Obviously, it actually happened. But the main part that I'm getting at is if the $60,000 part is true or not. Do I think it's true? No, not really. But Logan has spent a lot of money on other things that are completely useless. So I guess you can believe it if you want. This whole faking being together thing stretches all the way to the Christmas vlog, where Chili and Logan look so tired and dead inside, but they're obviously keeping up a face for the camera. And it gets worse. So much worse. So you guys remember Lola, that one character from SML that was basically a maid? She was introduced back in like 2019 or something. Well, the voice actor of that puppet basically came out to defend Chili's side in the drama. So now there's 3 people backing Chili's side in the situation. Oh my goodness. And not only that, Logan went out of his way to do something that's seen as controversial to this very day by releasing photos of Tito at a strap club full of exotic dancers surrounding him. Why would you do that? Why? I guess he did this as some sort of revenge corn or something for Tito snitching. I'm still wondering what was his mind process throughout doing that in the first place. Where was this like ever in his head? Yeah, man, this is a good thing for me to do. Huh? And not only did Logan do this, but he posted these photos in a group chat full of minors. Oh my gosh, when your goat is fucking washed, bro. Oh my goodness. Like, I give up. I don't know what was his thought process throughout any of this. I really don't. Like, this is illegal, right? Like, I can't be the only one thinking about this. Revenge corn in Florida is illegal. It's a crime. And he did it, and people are not really questioning it in a very legal type of way. This is illegal not only because he did it in a group chat full of minors, even if he didn't know it was a group chat full of minors. This is revenge corn, and this is illegal, like very illegal. But after a while, Logan came out and said that it's official. Chili and Logan were broken up for over a month now. Everybody's here. Well, not everybody, but the important people are here. Lavelle, Chili, Logan, and Tito all jumped in on this whole SML drama thing and sensationalized the entire thing. completely blowing the cover of trying to keep the situation private. Because at this point, nobody wanted to stay quiet, and everybody wanted to throw their 2 cents in the situation. For Christ's sake, DabHDUDE even threw his own 2 cents in, even if the things that they were saying weren't even true. Lavelle threw his hat in the drama, talking about how Chili was also cheating on Logan with some random guy. I won't say his name because he has little to no involvement in the drama, and I overall think it's weird to say a person's full first name and last name in a drama that they're not even in anymore. So that's all I'm giving, really. Lavelle also said that Chili confided, nah, that's not the right word, that Lavelle actually cheated on Logan with another person. I would say confided, but that's not really what happened here. And apparently she told him this while she was under the influence. Or in other words, on that pot, on that grass, on that blunt, on that Mary Jane, on that reefer, and in conclusion, on that skunk. And Lavelle starts clarifying everything in the cover-up phase. He was the first person that openly admit that Logan and Chili were trying to work out their relationship during this time. And when I say during this time, I mean to late November of 2019 to mid-January when Logan officially said that they broke up. So they weren't only trying to save face in front of the public. But whatever, this is when Logan actually started to throw shots at this person that Chili cheated on Logan with. Which I already said I wasn't gonna name, but you already know who I'm talking about. Logan started to throw shots at him in videos, which in my opinion is the saddest thing I've ever heard. So you're just hearing that your girlfriend got slutted out by another nigga, and your first reaction is to make fun of him in your SML YouTube puppet videos? Bro, like all jokes, but that's just sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's kinda wow. And mind you, your girlfriend of like 9 years, by the way. There's also just like a lot of proof proving that, you know, this whole cheating scandal with Chili and this guy is real. It's real. It's actual factual. I think in my original video I denied this, but nah, if I did, that's a mistake. I was wrong, because there is a lot, and I mean a lot of screenshots proving that this is somewhat true. After this, Lavelle and Chili's cheating partner, Jesus Christ. All right, just screw it. I'll call him R or something. Lavelle and R started to get into it on Instagram. These conversations got really heated, leading to R reporting Lavelle's account until it got banned, which makes sense. If I had a group of niggas who were gang stalking me and making YouTube puppet videos to try and make fun of me and constantly talking shit about me and send their fans to harass me and find personal information about me, I don't know, man. I think I would classify that as harassment, like big harassment. And all this shit talking and trolling on Instagram led to an actual physical fight between the two, with Lavelle claiming that he won with only a cut on his eyebrow, which he shows proof of, by the way. While Lavelle is messing around with R, Logan is on a trip to Hawaii with... That's the girl! While Chili rage baits on Twitter, Logan is starting a relationship with this new girl. The girl that literally started all of this, Willow, aka Adriana. But before we get into her, let's talk about the nonsense that Chili got herself into around this era. Cause I don't know, guys, I don't think is there a problem with me dating Roy and Logan at the exact same time? Tweet screams, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. This is obviously her trying to rage bait, but come on, man, it gets to a point.
Anyways, Chili then posted a tweet with text messages attached reading,
If I cheated, then why does he text me every day to send me this shit? Get off my back, guys. All I want is for you to leave me alone. I didn't do anything wrong.
And in case you're curious about the censored messages, well, according to Chili,
the censored part makes him look like a fucking douchebag, and I'm not trying to do that.
well, I feel sorry for you because thanks to someone who replied with the original screenshots, I can read all the messages to you uncensored.
Hey, let's talk, please. Hey, please, call me.
Let's talk. We can work it out. Answer me.
A few hours later.
Hey, why the fuck are you ignoring me? You're still living in my house, lol. If you're gonna do this shit, then...
And it cuts off there, but I'm guessing the first message in the second screenshot is directly after the last one.
I'm done. I really am. I'm so tired.
Tired of me?
No. Have you done anything with any guys?
Tired of what then? No, I haven't.
I want normal.
Normal what?
Back to normal.
But you're having fun, right?
Not anymore. You are right. Hey.
Hey, why are you so depressed every morning when you text me?
I need you. What are you doing?
I have nothing to do today, so me and JJ might go film with Tito again. He's been wanting 2 vids a week and I'm not busy, so I'm trying to help him a lot. The weather has been shitty recently too.
Many
Thank you, Keaton Walsh. If that's how you say your name, I'm sorry. I do think that, well, at least the 2 first text messages are taking place in December of 2019. Because of Logan going out of his way talking about quote-unquote working things out. This line of messages would really only make sense if it was in this part of the timeline. You know, the working out phase. Or the cover-up phase, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna assume that these messages took place then, instead of the time that Chili actually made that post. Damn, this is like an ARG or something, I don't know. But that's just a theory. An SML theory. Thanks for watching. But do I think that these screenshots are fake? No. They seem kinda in character for stuff that Logan has done in the future with people like Rachel. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This man right now is... What is this nigga doing, bro? Like, let's cut away from the Chili situation right now. Let's just talk about the Rachel situation. Is this man begging Rachel to stay with him? Bro, come on, man. It get to a point. Like editing Krillin, just put up Logan begging to Rachel on the screen. I know it's off script, but just put it on there. Like, bro, where is your dignity at, bro? Like, I know you think that this is private, but if you're DMing somebody and you have a history of DMs getting out to the public, why are you begging on all 4 knees, hands, toes? Like, I don't get it, bro. This is just embarrassing. I can't be the only one who thinks this, right? Like, this is pathetic. Like, you have a history of your DMs getting leaked and you're on your hands and knees begging to a girl, a human being, not even like God or something. This is a person, to stay with you like this? This is insane. But whatever, not getting sidetracked. Logan and Lavelle go on a live stream afterwards and they start talking publicly about Chili and an alleged home invasion. Where is this coming from? This is just adding more fuel to the metaphorical fire, so let's just yada yada past this. And then something happens. A new section of the timeline officially starts. So let's clear this up to the best of my ability. This all started in November of 2019 with a lot of allegations being thrown around. Tito getting kicked out of the house. Logan allegedly tearing up Tito's plushies. Then in December of 2019, Chili and Logan try to work out their relationship, which obviously fell through. But essentially around December 2019, they were officially broken up. And in early January of 2020 is when Logan officially announces the breakup. Okay, let's continue. Lavelle in one of his recent live streams get into contact with one of Chili's exes. This live stream took place somewhere around February of 2020, back when the drama was really ramping up. And this Vegas trip keeps popping up more and more as I keep on researching the drama. This Vegas trip, to my knowledge, happened around November or December of 2019. That may be wrong as there's not a lot of evidence of this Las Vegas trip, but it is confirmed that it did happen to some capacity, mainly by it just being mentioned. The reason why I think it happened around this time is because of one of Chili's exes mentioning seeing texts of Logan and Chili around this time, and Chili talking about her moving on from Logan. And no, this isn't the R person I was talking about last time. This is an entirely different person. So yes, that means that there is potentially 2 or 3 people in this situation that Chili cheated on Logan with. Like, Jesus, bro, it just doesn't end. Around this time, Lavelle and Tito are going back and forth. Both of these idiots dox each other while Chili is trying to rage bait. Like, she's trying so hard. Like, usually I'd respect the grind, but you're rage baiting 9-year-olds for Christ's sake. And all around, February and March of 2020 is just absolute chaos. But specifically, I wanted to talk about a certain thing. This whole Elaina and Logan thing. I don't really like saying Elena's name in this situation as she never outright spoke out about it, so I'm gonna try and keep it to a minimum. But there has been this little rumor that's going around that Elaina and Logan were in some sort of secret relationship in the past. Again, I don't really like spreading rumors, so I'm not gonna really beat around here as much, cause well, again, it's just a rumor. Even though it is a little bit confirmed, I just don't like talking about it. Also, mainly because it's spearheaded by Chili and her family.
Get this wrong, but I think Chili direct messaged someone a screenshot of a conversation between two other people, or maybe a group chat with Chili, which one of them looks like the same guy that posted the pictures of Adriana as a stripper and claimed that Logan and Elaina were a thing. And note this was when Logan reached 1 million subscribers on his main channel, which was in 2016. So I guess this kinda backs up Chili's claim and reasoning on why Elaina didn't film with Logan for 2 years.
Do I think that this is true? Maybe, maybe not. I guess it would make sense and it would explain the huge gap of non-Elaina characters in the show. I'm sorry, but you just can't convince me that Chili didn't want you around Logan just because she was jealous and that's it. It had to be for another reason. But I'd go 50-50 on this one. Don't go after Elaina at all for this situation because they are just accusations. Of course, they're horrible accusations, but still accusations. Even though that Logan did kind of confirm it in some sort of way.
That is the way I think she's saying that because I still care about Chili and I still talk to Elaina, and I think everyone's getting confused here. Like, for example, like Elaina, which is in that room, I still talk to her even though she's an ex-girlfriend of mine, and Chili.
I still don't think you should go attack her. So if this rumor is true, that means that Logan did cheat on Chili with Elaina first, and he was the first person to ever cheat. This whole rumor itself turns this drama on its head because that would make Logan the first person to cheat in the relationship, and then Chili would have cheated after him. Again, I wouldn't be spreading this rumor if it wasn't partially confirmed by Logan and confirmed by Chili and confirmed by Tito. And it being wrong on so many levels in like a moral type aspect. Remember when I was talking about Adriana, aka Willow? Well, yeah, it's finally time for her to make her move in the drama. This is kind of like a soft reboot in the drama, if you'd call it that, because Chili takes a massive backseat and is only really in the sidelines for most of the segment, leaving Adriana to shine. And I promise you, bro, she comes in with a boom. When Adriana was first shown off in April on the channel, everybody liked her. She seemed so different from Chili, but everybody was just happy to see Logan quote unquote move on, and also like seeing Adriana's
Let her throw that out. Oh!
explosive temper. But let's go back to the timeline all the way back in 2019 for the soft little reboot that we're gonna do here. This era is very confusing because it went from Adriana being posted in vlogs to her being completely ostracized. But for now, peace was in order, and not a lot of things were being put in the public eye. And heck, somehow Tito and Logan became friends again, I don't know how. But Logan still doesn't really mess with Chili like that. Well, he does, but it's not really confirmed that he does. And on top of that, Logan and Adriana are in a good relationship, presumably. But then obviously you could see that cracks start to form in the relationship. More and more people are calling Adriana a gold digger. Even Lavelle dropped in to call her that after she allegedly charged $10,000 to Logan's debit card.
One original ass painting would be $300,000. Bitch, you never ever ever collected paint in your fucking life. You bought a piece of fucking paint off a street and was like, oh, I want to be an artist. I want to collect art. Bitch, get out of here, you bum ass, California ass, bimbo ass bitch. Get the fuck out of here, you lame asshole. You ain't nothing but a money hungry ass bitch. I would rather have Chili at this point, but Chili just didn't have any type of emotions. I don't want to say I would rather have Chili, but like this bitch, you know what's green as fuck? This bitch took Logan's card and charged $10,000 on it and said, oops, after it.
And more people are just starting to dislike her even more because of Adriana's $1 million Christmas list. Yeah, 1 million. This is alleged, but back in December of 2020, Adriana asked for $1 million worth of things for Christmas. Oh my goodness. More and more cracks started to show until Adriana got arrested. Bro, huh? Adriana gets arrested because of a certain night that happened, which Lavelle explains on his live.
Where's the other brain to calculate the half of this thought? Like, bitch, you can't think for shit, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, your ass dumb. For real. Like, this shit goofy to me, man. Like, ain't no way in hell. This nigga need to just let the bitch go. Just fuck around. Fuck. I'm gonna be real with you. Cause like, oh girl, she brought that videotape. She ain't nothing but an opportunist. Look, she knew what she was doing. Logan was dropping off of Rachel. Rachel chilling in the car with Logan. They chopping it up about, I guess, the next scene, next video we doing or whatever. Cause she's doing some of the voice acting for the channel, right? So they just chilling in the car. It's 3 in the morning. We just got done filming shit like that. You know, we get done late at night, nigga. Now, old girl supposed to been sleeping shit, right? Old girl, and he was like, hey, I'm about to go and get some gas and shit. And then he went and get gas. Old girl texted, Rachel texted him, and he was like, I guess I'll meet you at Tom Thumb. And then she pulled up at Tom Thumb, shit like that, right? And then they just chilling and whatever. Then, you know, she getting relaxed. She laying the, oh shit. She getting relaxed and she like laying her legs on the, like, you know, that little dash thing, the glove compartment dash thing on the armrest. But anyway, so yeah, she got her feet up on that. This bitch rush up with the camera after she get in the Uber and go up to Logan's car, telling you motherfucker, you with this bitch? Start hitting on Logan and shit like that. Bitch, you hit like a motherfucking plush doll, nigga. Stop it. And then she wanted to jump on the motherfucking windshield. This bitch so crazy. That's why I said this bitch is a lunatic. Let go of this stupid ass bitch, cause I'm gonna let her have it. Today, I'm really gonna let her have it. I'm gonna hurt that bitch feelings, and I hope she watching it. So bitch, you better stay in your fucking room and not come out. Cause as soon as I see you come out that motherfucking room and I'm filming today, I'm letting you have it, bitch.
This was the supposed reason that Adriana got arrested, and honestly, this is the first time I've actually heard the story being told in detail. But after this incident, apparently Logan drops the charges, and Adriana is released from jail. And when Adriana got back home, she supposedly kept herself in one of the rooms inside the SML house. Well, that's just me assuming from what Lavelle is trying to insinuate when he says,
this bitch so crazy. That's why I said this bitch is a lunatic. Let go of this stupid ass bitch, cause I'm gonna let her have it. Today, I'm really gonna let her have it. I'm gonna hurt that bitch feelings, and I hope she watching it. So bitch, you better stay in your fucking room and not come out. Cause as soon as I see you come out that motherfucking room and I'm filming today, I'm letting you have it, bitch.
But apparently Logan is broken up with Adriana at this time, or is showing interest with breaking up with Adriana at this time. I speculate that they're probably not together at that time because of the SML video Goodman's Revenge, which is basically just Logan mocking Adriana. Of course, it's exaggerated because of it being an SML video, but it's obviously trying to reference the situation. And then even more information comes out, and this information is new, like really new, and has only been revealed like a month ago. I don't really know where to put these videos in the timeline, but I can only speculate that they happened after she got arrested. And then in return, Logan wanted nothing to do with her after the situation. And like, Jesus bro, these clips are actually horrifying. Like, I see people making jokes about them, but I don't know bro, like being home alone with a person who's insane, who's obviously insane, that just it actually gives me the creeps. And on top of that, her following me in places like parking lots, bro, this is just scary. It's not even funny at that point.
And give it back to you.
I want you out of my house. For the record, I've not done it.
Back to you. Give me it.
There's the cops going. There's where the cops are going. Oh, here she goes. Being her again. Okay. Adriana, let's all stop. Let's just stop. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's stop. You know you're going to jail for the rest of your life. Unless you stop. I want you to stop right now. Adriana, you will go to jail for the rest of your life. You know what you just broke? A $20,000 Rolex.
I can give you $20,000 right now.
That is destruction of property. You just destroyed a $20,000 Rolex.
Whose Rolex is
Cops, look at this.
Whose Rolex
She just destroyed on video. You did it on video. It's mine. Wendy and Jeremy Jordan bought it for me for Christmas. You destroyed the Rolex. You destroyed the box. I got you on video doing it. Get your stuff, leave. Get your stuff, leave. Get your stuff and leave.
Stop recording.
Get your stuff and leave.
Stop recording. Oh my god, there's blood on here? Holy shit.
You did that to your hand when you were beating the fuck out of that Rolex. Come on. You will get deported. You know that, right?
For what?
Destroying $20,000 of property.
Okay, let's sit down right now.
She's coming at me with a knife to kill me. She's coming at me with a knife to kill me. 911. Hey! Hey, Adriana, listen.
Give me my phone. Give me my phone with the video of you trying to save me after splitting my wrist.
Okay, it's not here. Look here. It's not in my pocket. Look. It's not in my pocket. Here.
Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it?
It's right here.
Where the fuck is it? Did you delete the videos?
I did not. Leave. Leave. Absolutely leave. Absolutely leave. Leave. Someone save me. She won't let me drive. She won't let me.
Why are you being a bitch? Be a man. Talk to me.
This is ridiculous.
Logan, 30 acres, Super Mario Logan, everybody. Super Mario Logan's right here. Super Mario.
Oh my God. Stop it.
Look, everybody, it's Super Mario Logan.
Okay, no. There's no way. There's no way you're real. There's no. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop what you're doing. Stop it. Leave. Move. Stop it. I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm breaking up with you. Leave. Then get out of the way. You're going to go to jail again. Move. You're going to go to jail again. You're going to go to jail. Here comes. Look. Go. Leave. Go away. Adriana, stop it. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to jail if you don't stop. Then leave. Then leave. Then leave. Then leave.
Kill you?
Are you gonna kill us?
You just asked me if I'm gonna kill you.
Are you gonna kill us?
I'm gonna kill you.
Are you gonna kill us?
Kill you.
Are you gonna kill us?
No, I'm not going to kill you.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. It's gonna be fun to come visit.
She's leaving her foot on the door.
Look, Adriana, look, you out of the room.
Me?
No, Adriana, go to the room. Adriana, you.
No.
You go to the room.
Why are you here? She put a no contact thing. Why the fuck are you here?
Oh, let me talk to you.
What the fuck is going on?
Wendy, call Rachel.
What the fuck? I'm gonna call the cops on you right now, Rachel.
Do not get the cops here. Do not call the cops. No more cops. There's no such thing as cops anymore. Rachel.
I'm gonna call the cops on her if she doesn't get the fuck out. I'm calling cops on you right now.
Razor. Get the razor. Give me my fucking phone. Stop. Give me my phone. Give me my fucking phone.
But after a couple of shots and false allegations later, Adriana leaves the show. I know she doesn't seem that bad from the way I described her, but trust me, her allegations and falsehoods are like literally criminal. Like the things that she was accusing people of, like Lavelle, for example, is like downright criminal and disgusting. And on top of that, her accusing people of these horrible things without showing a single lick of proof other than, well, he told us this. He told me this. Like, bro, just stop yapping and get off the stage, bro. So, here we are. There's most of the SML drama. And if this current saga of drama didn't happen, this would be the end of the segment right here. But unfortunately it did, so let me just yap about this a little bit. Chili and Logan got back together. Well, kind of, not really. It is stated that Logan and Chili do love each other, or love each other to a certain extent, but Logan just calls it complicated. I'm gonna suppose he calls it that because of the cheating scandal and the drama that went on between them. Like, I guess you could call this some sort of poly relationship. Because of this new drama, it's being hinted that Logan and Rachel have a thing for each other. Like, I don't want to call this poly, but come on. There's 3 people here. There's Chili, which is quote-unquote complicated in Logan's eyes. Then there's Logan, and then there's Rachel, a person who's actually with Logan. Tell me how this isn't poly, bro. I'm sorry. But of course, Chili isn't really on board with this, like, at all. And she's starting to throw more shots at Logan more and more now. Like, come on, bro. This is not 2019 or 2020 anymore, bro. Y'all are pushing 30. Y'all too old to be acting like this. And, oop. Something just happened. Can shit just stop happening, bro? Chili posted up in Logan's newest vlog on their vlog channel, whatever it's called now. And Chili is in the background. She's smiling. She's happy. For somebody who's outright calling out Logan and calling Logan a racist just like a couple weeks before, this doesn't look like the face of somebody who's angry at Logan. What is even going on, bro? And also Logan's quote-unquote response video, which I wouldn't even call it a response video. He basically just says nuh-uh throughout this entire response, like him not doing anything illegal, which is, we could put that into question. We could really put that into question. Like, we can all admit that revenge porn is illegal. It's a very illegal thing to do in Florida, right? We can agree to this. So him saying that he did nothing illegal is already incorrect because, well, yes, technically you did do something very illegal. And not only did you do revenge porn, but you decided to do it in a group chat full of minors, by the way. Like, you can make the excuse that he did know that there was minors in there, but still, revenge porn is revenge porn, and he did revenge porn, and that is very illegal. Like, this is 1 year in prison we're talking about, by the way. At this point, don't get mad at Logan for this anymore. I mean, this was a while ago, like a fat minute ago. I just kind of find it funny that Logan's basically saying that he did nothing wrong throughout this entire thing, which is just hilarious because that's not true. Throughout this entire drama, it's obvious that nobody's completely innocent. And Logan and Chili are the main people who should not be saying that they're innocent throughout this entire thing. They both did stupid things and they deserve to be blamed for it to a certain extent. But other than that, there's nothing really to talk about when it comes to the modern SML drama. Because if I talk about it, next thing I know, the thing that I say will be debunked in the next 2 weeks or something. So like I said, I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut on that one. Jesus, finally done with this section. Just a random tidbit here. Did I say tidbit here? Sorry, it's 4 AM. Just a random tidbit here. I've been seeing like a lot of people trying to downplay this. Well, not a lot of people. I've only seen DabHDUDE and some random Reddit user trying to downplay it. So of course not, you know, a lot of people. But really, I don't think that something like this should be ever downplayed, like ever. Like, of course, Tito and Logan are okay now, but in any way, this is not okay, and we should not be downplaying this in any sort of way. Like, of course, we can downplay it in the form of there being minors in the group chat. All right, we could do that. But if we're talking about morally, like morally and also legally, this is a crime. Revenge porn is a crime. Okay, so let's break it down. Let's get the 4 a.m. Don't judge. Let's get the definition of revenge porn on Google real quick. Revealing or sexually explicit images or videos of a person posted on the internet, typically by a give me a sec, let me talk. Typically by a former sexual partner, which in this case, it's not a sexual partner, it's more of a friend going through a fallout, without the consent of the subject in order to cause them distress or embarrassment. I'm sorry if my reading sounds so stupid. I'm not dyslexic. It's 4 a.m. in the morning, bro. Just cut me a fucking break. What I'm trying to get at here is that there's no way you can convince me that Logan's goal by posting these photos wasn't to cause Tito some sort of distress or embarrassment, because this was happening in like the heat of the SML drama, by the way. Like 2019, this was going on, 2019 or 2020, and this was popping off. So you can't tell me that he didn't do this to cause some sort of distress. And I'm pretty sure he did this without Tito's permission. I just don't like seeing people downplay stuff like this. And it pisses me off, because like this is something that we should be putting in to question the most. Like, in my opinion, I think we should be putting this into question more than the minors being in the group chat. Because this could be, the minors being in the group chat could be obviously excused. But this is behavior that just should not be excused. Like, I see people talking about, oh, the girls weren't naked, they were in swimsuits. Okay, and we see Tito in a compromisable position that can be really taken out of context if he really wanted to. This, on top of that being that this is like, how do I put this? Without his permission? Of course, we can't always get the full story of it, but this is without his permission. He posted this, presumably without his permission, by the way. This, let me talk. I'm sorry, still stuttering over my words. It's 4 a.m. Give me a sec. Without his permission, first of all, and on top of that, it was obviously meant to embarrass him and paint him as a, I guess, a sex head. I don't know. I don't know how to clarify this. Y'all get what I'm trying to say, okay? Y'all get why I hope you guys just understand why I have a problem with it. I'm sorry if this tidbit is going on for too long, but hopefully you guys understand why I personally have a problem with this. Like, I don't like it, and I think it can be classified as some sort of revenge porn. Oh my gosh, there's no way it took that long for one section. A couple months after the whole cheating thing happened, Logan got a cease and desist letter from Nintendo in the mail. Honestly, this whole thing came out of nowhere, and there was a whole bunch of rumors surrounding the entire letter itself. Mainly because there was a lot of inconsistencies when it came down to finding the original image. Basically what I'm saying is, we don't know who originally posted this picture at all. People were already talking about this photo before Logan ever made it public, so we don't know who posted the original photo. I would say it's probably one of the SML crew members. Other than that, we just don't know. Also, on top of that, Nintendo sent it to the wrong address. Nintendo actually sent it to Logan's mom's address. I don't even know how Nintendo made this mistake, as you can find Logan's address online. There's even a location stamp of his house on Google Maps. It's basically impossible to miss it. But Logan eventually obviously confirmed that he can't use the plushies anymore and went straight to his puppets. After over a decade of content, Super Mario Logan is still an interesting topic to talk about. Which is kind of interesting because not a lot of content creators can say that about themselves. But hell, even after all those years, after all those controversies and dramas, Logan is still getting millions of views each video he puts out. A lot of people like to talk about how he's fallen off, or he's lost views, or he's going to lose views, or he's going to fall off. But me personally, I have never seen that happen at all. I mean, when it comes to a storytelling aspect, yeah, he's fallen off. But when it comes to quality, not at all. He makes 3 videos a week with high quality voice acting, high quality video, and sound. What started from a little kid making plush videos in his room turned into a company that ranks in at least the most millions of dollars per year. Okay, that might be a little bit of a stretch, but you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we're done talking about the Super Mario Logan retrospective video. Goodness, I'm tired. So now let's talk about something else. The SML still kinda sucks video. Man, this was a very long section. I'm sorry if I'm tired. It's like 2:15 in the morning. I'm like really exhausted. Honestly, I think this video is the video I had the most fun making. Well, no, I think it's gonna go neck and neck with the SML community video. The reason why I don't think that the SML community video tops the SML still kinda sucks video by miles is because, well, how much production issues that video had and how long it took me to make that community video, for Christ's sake. It had me stressing out like crazy. Like, I literally had to reset my phone and lose all my data of that video and make it back from scratch. That's how much I did not have fun making that video. But whatever, it's time for me to stop yapping and let's get into the other video. A while ago, I made a Super Mario Logan retrospective. This is probably like one of my top 3 favorite videos I've ever made, besides the one that YouTube took fucking down, which was probably the best video I ever made, and YouTube took it away from me, and I have no backups or archives from it. And then something hit me. It's been like 7 months since I've done an SML video. And in my retrospective, I never really gave my opinion about SML. So I thought, how about I make a video about my opinion about SML? I know, kind of a crazy topic, right? Since I was a kid, I was in love with SML. The first video I ever watched, I think, was Bowser Jr. Sleepover. Kids love to watch stuff and be a fan of things that aren't really made for their age range. It makes them feel cool and radical and hip and hop and all that shit. So when I saw a plush toy cursing and making edgy jokes across my iPad screen, I was automatically hooked. Ever since that one video, I've been a fan ever since. But I realized at the end of 2020, I started to grow a little bit tired of SML. I blame it on me getting older, I guess. I don't know. It's just edgy and, I don't know, immature humor wasn't really the thing anymore. So back in 2021, I decided to drop out of SML. The only SML videos that I really have anymore are the fucking SML out of context videos that somehow still pull in thousands of views. I don't know how they're single-handedly carrying my channel from being dead. But back in the beginning of 2023, I started to watch SML again. Mainly because I rewatched the DabHDUDE Rant, which is the reason I made the Super Mario Logan retrospective in the first place. SML is a brand now. No matter how much you want to deny it, they have a store. I'm pretty sure they had a fucking world tour before with like a van and everything. They get sponsor deals now. I'm pretty sure fucking Logan's net worth is in the millions right now. But because of all those things, SML seems more like a content farm more than an actual channel. Like, for Christ's sake, they make 3 videos a week. Not to say Logan's videos are low effort. Like, no, they're not. They're extremely high quality when it comes to production and everything like that. But when it comes to scripts and video ideas, they're terrible. Oh my god. Mainly because all their characters are played out. Logan has been playing these stupid one-note characters for like 8 years now. Sure, there was a lot of one-note characters back then, but not as much as there are now. Now every character is one note. They only have one personality trait and that's it, just one. Whenever Logan has to flesh out his characters anymore, he fucking shits himself. Mario's some fucking depressed generic dad now, which by the way, he used to be one of the main characters of the channel. It's kind of crazy for me to think that Mario actually used to be a big character in the show. Now he's just delegated to the role. Jeffy, don't do that! I'm gonna play with my fucking cat piano, bitch. Meow, 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 meow. Look how annoying I could be. Jeffy, stop that right now. No, fuck you. Yeah. Jeffy, don't drive your Kia Soul into that building with the orphanages. No, don't do it. Yeah. Jeffy, you just drove through 5 orphanages. All the orphans are fucking dead. You murdered them. The orphanages have a huge hole in it now, and all their fucking orphans are ran over. Why would you do that, Jeffy? I don't know. Where's my fucking cat piano, bitch? Yeah, I'm going insane. I'm going insane! Like, Mario used to be a somewhat depressed character, but guess what? Mario was actually a good person. But now, Mario is just a fucking dickhead, alright? He's an asshole, but not only is he an asshole, but he's fucking stupid. Like, this Mario right now has nothing fucking going for him, alright? He's at the end of his rope. Remember when Mario had actually good character development? Yes, they just threw that out the window after he got a girlfriend. They just completely gave that up. Hey, fuck it. I'm not saying that old Mario was some type of fucking saint or an angel. I mean, he was aggressive, obstinate, intolerant, possessive, manipulative, destructive, jealous, resentful, homophobic, racist at some times, and irresponsible. Logan even acknowledged this in a video. He knows what he's doing with this character, but I guess all those problems were solved after he got a girlfriend. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, it's just a thing. When you get a girlfriend, all your problems go away. It's true. Not to mention what they did to my boy Joseph. Dear God, what did they do to my boy? Joseph is like probably one of the worst downgraded characters I've ever seen in my life. Once a lovable kid from school who was friends with Junior and presented as the cool kid, turned into a psychopathic sleepwandering murderer. And then after that, they just turned him around and said, hey, you're gonna be a token black kid from now on. And fuck it, on top of that, you're getting a feet fetish. Joseph is probably one of the most interesting characters in SML as a whole, mainly because he had a crazy backstory compared to other characters. So let me sum it up for you real quick. He was a poor kid who lived in a trailer with his mother, but what made Joseph so interesting is that Joseph was a murderer. Keyword in there. There's a keyword right in that sentence that just completely undoes his character. But what made Joseph so interesting about him murdering people is that he didn't do it by choice. He did it while he was sleepwalking. He quote-unquote killed his mother while sleepwalking. He even tried to kill Junior while sleepwalking. That's what made him interesting to me, because he was a murderer. But he didn't want to be a murderer? It wasn't by choice. But wait, it gets better. Guess what? Joseph never killed his mom, and Joseph isn't a murderer. Oh my god. Oh, what a perfect... Clap it up for Logan. He did a real good job here. Get fucked, loser! Joseph isn't a murderer! Ha ha! Suck my dick! Like, bro, what was the point of retconning his character? There was no point in that. It was just there for shock value and like, who? Joseph never really killed his mom? And then afterwards, what's Joseph's character? That he's fucking poor? What's his character anymore? I'm sorry, it was just like a giant middle finger to the viewer. And not only that, they've been building this up since the reveal for like 3 years. Like, bro, what was the point of me waiting this long if you were gonna give me some half-assed answer like that? Don't even get me started about the secret door. This is the fucking main culprit of this bullshit. I'm telling you, they go deep in on shit and then they fuck up. I don't know how. They make such perfect concepts and then they just fuck it up afterwards. It's like Logan can't take 5 seconds to flesh out a character before deciding, oh well, never mind, that never really happened. No, that was a lie. Matter of fact, let's talk about the secret door, alright?
I don't know what's going on. Do you know what's going on?
What's going on?
Oh, good, you're awake. Oh, that's good, that's good. I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, we moved in here. The guy said that there was 26 people that died inside this house. Maybe that's their bodies.
We have to call the cops. We have to, please.
I have a problem with you people living here. I liked you, that's why I gave you the house. We wouldn't have any problems if you just followed the one simple rule. Just don't open the door.
The secret door was like one of the leading arcs of SML. Well, if you can call it an arc. Because it was basically a secret door that they were never meant to open and were told not to open it, so ooh, spooky. But the reveal of the back door was perfect in my opinion. It was done really well, and really well for a puppet channel nonetheless. Behind the door being a gory room full of 26 dead bodies of people who previously lived in the house. Like, bro, that's a perfect idea. Like, you have to give Logan credit. He loves to be a great writer, but only when he wants to be a great writer. That's it. Even when it's obviously not intentional, the scene is amazing, and the episode itself is really good. With the banging on the secret door luring Jeffy in, and then Mario and Rosalina going to look for Jeffy, only for them to be lured inside the room too? Just perfect. And the Brooklyn T guy being revealed to be this crazed maniac who's a serial killer and he loves to kill people, who is just insane in the membrane. Some parts they may have like overdid it with the blood and gore, but other parts they're just amazing. Honestly, for an horror YouTube video, this actually is amazing, alright? It's really good. He made puppets and plushes seem very disturbing, and he did it pretty well. And then on top of that, Brooklyn T guy in these scenes are just brilliant. Oh god damn it. In the beginning of the scenes, his voice is dominant and firm, only for it to turn silent and creepy as soon as Mario says, hey, I kinda opened up the door that you told me not to open and we saw a lot of dead bodies in there. Hope that's not a problem. Only for Brooklyn T guy to knock Mario, Jeffy, and Rosalina out, and his voice becomes more crazed and psychopathic. And on top of that, the lack of music just makes the scene so amazing. It's filled up with raw, quiet audio with just a little bit of creepy ambience. Only if they just stuck with it. Logan decided to fuck up the entire idea in the same video, where that's not actually Brooklyn T guy, that's Does Bad Things guy, Brooklyn T guy's twin brother. I can see how you could get them confused. They're just alike. There's a stack of dynamite in your house. Take it out. Take it out right now. Don't look in your mailbox. Don't do it. I'm convinced that Logan has some fucking Pharaoh's curse where he can make good stories, but they have to have shitty endings. Never mind. I don't want Brooklyn T guy to be the bad guy anymore. Fuck you. Like, why would you do that? You didn't need to do that. You could have just stuck with it. And guess what? They killed Brooklyn T guy's twin brother in the same video. Like, man, what the fuck? Listen, I'm fucking done, okay? The video is like 12 or 11 minutes long at this point. It is not worth my sanity to talk about puppets and plushes and all that stupid shit. In conclusion,
I don't like the way my skin feels on my body. Do you like the way your skin feels on your body? You don't? Why don't you pull it off? Pull off your skin.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or that thing, that magic.
Tale of Super Mario Logan is an interesting one, but what's even more interesting is the strange subculture that surrounds it.
Into how the community is just weird and creepy. That honestly started making my brain go places. Why are there so many like weird things in this community?
SMR, a once popular SML reviewer. He got exposed for asking for nudes from an underage girl, but as it would turn out, he was a pedo himself. It's really an Ouroboros of degeneracy. 15 and 20?
sorry to interrupt the video midway, but I just wanted to show a bit of cut content. A lot of people wonder why I even used Michael from GTA 5 in the intro. Well, it was because the intro was originally supposed to be using the GTA 5 theme. So, whatever, let's just play the original theme for the video.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or I don't know, that thing, that magic.
Tale of Super Mario Logan is an interesting one, but what's even more interesting is the strange subculture that surrounds it.
Into how the community is just weird and creepy. That honestly started making my brain go places. Why are there so many like weird things in this community?
The SMR, a once popular SML reviewer. He got exposed for asking for nudes from an underage girl, but as it would turn out, he was a pedo himself. It's really an Ouroboros of degeneracy. 15 and 20?
The SML community was always troubled. I've never known a time when this community wasn't divided. There's always critics and then there's the supporters, but quite frankly, there's not a lot of supporters in the community anymore. Everyone hates Logan now, for one reason or the other. Some people think that Logan is running out of ideas, which is true, but Logan doesn't really listen to the critic community anymore. He stopped listening to the community a long time ago. And whenever he does listen, it's mainly to make fun of them or to just tear them down in any type of critique that they make. But to be fair, the SML community isn't really the innocent ones in the situation either. But if I'm going to talk about the SML critic community, I'm going to have to talk about one of the biggest creators in the SML critic community space, DabHDUDE.
Drop SML like a rock. Hey.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Alright? Thank you. I'm not in the mood.
DabHDUDE is one of the most well-known critics in the community, and also probably one of the most hated ones in the community entirely. He doesn't really have a great reputation, and he's known for doing a lot of things. He's also known for taking a lot of L's. Like, I'm being completely deadass. I've never seen this nigga win an online argument once. There was that one time when he tried to be transphobic, and then this content creator named Doodle Tones or whatever completely fucking ripped his video apart, and then he privated the video out of shame. Then there was that one time when Logan basically called DabHDUDE a crying little bitch ass nigga, and then he started freaking out on his fucking video about it.
Yeah. Seriously, you're digging your own grave. Honestly. I am super proud of you. I'll tell you what. The free publicity... Mwah. Thank you.
Like, nigga, be so dead ass. What free publicity are you getting from a fucking profile picture? You could tell, like, how badly he's trying to fucking cope in these clips. It's hilarious.
You're digging your own grave, Logan. Your own grave.
It's so goddamn hilarious that his entire YouTube career with Logan has been basically completely parasocial. I think he's under the belief that him and Logan are friends or something, cause Dab will constantly step over the line over and over and over again, like him and Zeke leaking the SML movie and gossiping about other SML cast members like they're in fucking middle school. For someone who values privacy a lot, he sure as hell doesn't give a fuck about other people's privacy.
Chief seems like an overall alright person to be around. Now supposedly she does weed casually.
Yeah, but apparently Elaina doesn't really do it that much. Like, it's more like inconsequential.
Then there'd be times when he'd have like goddamn schizo rants about Logan. And I'm talking about full on geeking on the mic. He would be tripping, literally tripping.
That your opinion is above all others! Don't you forget that you can just keep on making Jeffy videos for the rest of eternity! And
2 hours later.
Not to mention that DabHDUDE has some sort of kink for portraying Logan as some sort of anti-Semitic, greedy Jewish person. What the fuck? He does this on multiple videos too. I guess it's supposed to be some sort of allegory for Logan being greedy, but why would you? What the fuck? As much as DabHDUDE hates when Logan spends his money on shit like Lamborghinis and always advises Logan to make smart financial decisions, he surely hates Logan when he tries to make smart financial decisions. A while back when Logan actually started making some smart financial decisions by pushing his merch out really hard, DabHDUDE had a problem with it.
At least the merchandise just feels soulless. Now, supposedly Logan doesn't have much involvement with all of this stuff, and someone else is actually in charge of the merchandise, but just the fact that it's being sold anyways just doesn't seem right. Get away with selling stuff with Mario characters on it. So what did he do? If Logan really wants to sell merch that bad, I'd still say remove the ads and keep things subtle with something like the Jeffy phone case just happening to appear in videos sometimes. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, man, that's totally gonna get the word out. Why would Logan ever do that? Like, how would that get the word out at all? Logan obviously advertises the merch to get the word out and to get people to buy his stuff. And guess what? It worked. Cause to this day, there's still kids unboxing SML merch on YouTube, putting money straight into Logan's pocket. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a smart financial decision.
Why would you buy this? Now, I've never been a fan of most people's merchandise to begin with, but why would you buy any of this stuff? As I've mentioned before, especially with the stuff you'd get for school, like a backpack, school supplies, etc., that seems to me like a one-way ticket to getting bullied.
So I'm pretty sure this stuff is meant for children, not some strange 21-year-old reacting and criticizing SML videos for a living. All around, it's pretty obvious why Logan has some sort of stigma towards Dab. To both of them outright spreading rumors and outright exposing some of his friends for no apparent reason, to his schizophrenic rants in the past, and all around, I wouldn't be cheering and celebrating about me being friends with this guy or associating with him in any way. DabHDUDE is known for 3 of his video styles. The first one is his dog shit reaction videos. Honestly, DabHDUDE is the best example of why people hated reaction videos back in 2016 and 2018. His reaction videos were literally the saddest cash grabs I've ever seen in my life. Calling his videos reactions are just straight up disrespectful to people who actually put, you know, effort and are actually funny when they're doing reaction videos. Like, do you guys remember a couple months back when Super Bam was claiming a lot of SML reactions? This nigga Dab got on a video and started to talk about it. And honestly, I see why he gets copyright claimed. I don't see why everybody else gets it, but I know exactly why he gets it. This is exactly how the average DabHDUDE reaction video would go down. Great. Wow. Sure. Yep. Yep, that'll do it. Great. Ha. Rosalina, shut up. I want to give underage cartoon characters back shots. His reactions are so pointless and completely effortless. You're literally not getting anything out of it. No humor, no entertainment. You might as well just go watch fucking paint dry. Like, be for real, what does he actually add to the video? Fucking ad-libs? What is he doing? Now let's compare somebody like DabHDUDE to Quaymax. It's complete day and night, no Kid Cudi. Quaymax actually puts effort into his reaction videos, he's funny, he interacts with his community better, and he's all around just not a fucking dickhead like DabHDUDE is. And then there's his live streams. There's literally nothing to say about it. I don't have an opinion on it. It's not bad, I guess it's not good. I'm just not a live stream person. When he talks about SML, he kind of pops off. Kinda like me, I'm not gonna lie, he pops off like me. His editing is pretty good. Then there's his long form videos where he talks about various topics, mostly about SML because that's all people know him for, but I'm not gonna rag on him too hard on this either. He puts in effort in his videos when he wants to, I'm not gonna lie. And mainly cause those videos about him talking about SML are surprisingly one of his best videos. I gotta say, no matter how much I hate on Dab, he's a really good editor, and I gotta respect that. But then there's his ordinary videos when he just talks about random shit. Most of these videos aren't bad per se, I mean compared to his other content specifically. What I don't like is the inconsistent pour out of these videos. And usually I wouldn't have a problem with this. Consistency isn't always key, and it usually takes time to make videos. But the way that Dab tries to exaggerate it is where I get kinda mad.
Oh wait, I'm just not making non-SML content fast enough. Hey, do you know how many scripts or sometimes full videos get scrapped? Or how long it takes to make some of these non-SML videos?
Me and Dab's non-SML content style are pretty similar. And I'm just gonna assume that he goes through the same process that I go through when we're posting videos. You know, scripting, editing, recording, all that nonsense. But the way Dab consistently just goes on and on about how hard it is to pump out these non-SML related videos, it just leaves me like that. Let's be for real quick. I'm gonna assume that some of his non-SML related scripts at most would take 2 days. Scripts usually shouldn't take up over a day unless it's something huge or something. And if you've seen DabHDUDE's content, you know it's not huge. And then it comes down to editing. And again, editing these non-SML videos are pretty normal. Usually little to no edits whatsoever, TF2 gameplay in the back. If you're lucky, you'll get a goddamn SpongeBob meme or a little footnote that Dad leaves in the editing software. But really, other than that, this shouldn't be taking more than a week, 2 weeks max. So this whole non-SML videos take too long thing is kinda stupid. Like I said, me and Dab's long form content are kinda similar. And back when I was posting 2 videos a week or at least 1 video a week a year ago, I was a sophomore in high school during exams. These videos do not take that long to pump out. No matter how much Dab wants you to believe, the cell phone problem video and goddamn everything else shouldn't take over at least a week. The only reason why I don't post consistently anymore isn't because the content is hard to make, but because I got shit going on in my life. And if Dab would just say that instead of saying, it takes a long time to make these types of videos, I would be completely fine with it, but he doesn't. But I guess he doesn't want to admit that TF2 gameplay while he's talking about why he hates Windows 10 isn't hard. Now let's finish off the DabHDUDE topic with just one last section. Dab is also known for something else: his corn addiction and his NSFW accounts. A lot of people have questioned Dab because of these things, and I'm not gonna stand here and make fun of Dab because he has a corn addiction or something like that, because that's pretty fucked up. But I think it's fair game to make fun of his and shut up. I think this is around the time where I cut off my original recording of the video. This is probably my first ever critical error of my SML community video. I made a mistake. I've made a severe and continuous lapse of my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven, okay? I'm simply here to talk about where I went wrong. DabHDUDE's NSFW account was never public, and I know what you might be wondering. So Krillin, why do you claim that you remembered his NSFW account being public when it wasn't? I can explain. I remember seeing corn on DabHDUDE's account, yes, but it wasn't his NSFW account, it was his main account. Thanks for Nostalgia Egg for clearing this up for me and commenting on my video, but this is an entire debacle by itself. I genuinely felt bad when Nostalgia Egg pointed this out, I'm not gonna lie, because the last thing that I wanted to do with DabHDUDE was to smear false allegations on him. So, correction, there's no public NSFW account. He only posted, well not posted, reposted and liked NSFW on his main account, which younger me ended up stumbling upon because it's his main account, not his NSFW account. At the end of the day though, same lesson. I mean, like, don't retweet or like corn on your main account. And of course, a lot of people had a problem with DabHDUDE, you know, retweeting and liking corn on his main account. So in return, he made the NSFW account and made it private. I guess you could say my point still kind of stands. Don't be a public gooner, but the NSFW account being public is factually untrue. And like I said again, thank you for Nostalgia Egg for pointing this point. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Lock in. Thank you Nostalgia Egg for pointing this out on me. Honestly, I wouldn't have caught it because information about Dab right now is so scarce. And on top of that, I was just running on my own memory. I didn't know if it was either the NSFW account that was public or his main account where he was retweeting and liking corn, which it turned out to be that one. So I guess thank you. God damn, I'm tired. Also, about the part where I said that Dab doesn't want to respond to drama because he doesn't want to be held accountable for it. Nostalgia Egg said something about that too. Apparently he didn't want to respond to the drama because of his mental health at the time and how he wasn't very confident about releasing a response video that everybody would be happy with, which I guess I could totally understand. The only problem I have with this is if you have heavy hitting allegations on you, like allegations that are backed up by words that you've said before, why wouldn't you want to clarify that you don't stand by this anymore more and more often? Like at the end of the day, you still have to clarify that you didn't do this. No matter if you're too scared or not confident in making a response, I do think that it's necessary to respond to some allegations like this, so allegations and false claims don't go rampant. And no, I don't mean release a 2-minute long video talking about it and basically saying nuh-uh throughout the entire thing. Yes, I'm talking about that response. I'm sorry, bro. This response is just terrible. And it seems like he really just doesn't care about it. If you didn't know, DabHDUDE back in like late 2010s was in a relationship with a girl called Dill that was actually a fan of his channel at first. And Dill turned out to be a 12-year-old when DabHDUDE was 19 at the time. Don't count me wrong on that. But at the time, DabHDUDE didn't know that Dill was 12. At the time, he thought that she was 17. Still crazy, but okay. Like, I have no reason to think that DabHDUDE is lying here. I really don't. I don't see him as a pedo, like, at all. I just think it's, like, very irresponsible and reckless at most to be dating somebody who is not only a fan of you, a fan of SML plush tubing for Christ's sake, and not even identifying her age or how old she is and anything else but her voice. And not to mention the other rumor that he quote unquote yanked his chain to Dill, the 12-year-old, without knowing that she was 12. Bro, what type of twisted stuff is this, bro? This claim was backed up by 3 people, by the way. It's just wow and crazy to really think about. Like, I do see this as like completely messed up in so many ways, but okay. At least Dab tried to deny it, at least. Do I think that this is true? Kinda. 3 people did say that it did happen. So yes, to a certain extent, I do think that it is true. This is just an allegation, so don't take my word to heart here, okay? But yet again, you can only question the words of 3 people so much. 3 people compared to the words of 1 person. Like I said, I'm not saying that he did or that he didn't. I'm just saying maybe, maybe not, 25% chance, because, well, again, 3 people said that he did do it. I guess you can make the argument that those 3 people are trolls, but honestly, I don't see a reason for them to lie here. I really don't. And then there was the transphobia stuff. Let's get into that next. Apparently, DabHDUDE did apologize for this, but it was a part of a cut interview by a YouTuber named Ghost Nuts. Apparently, Ghost Nuts cut this part out of the interview because, well, he really doesn't care. But still, you shouldn't be relying on somebody else's video to plead your innocence that you're not transphobic anymore, when this is a topic that most people are still mad at you to this day. I don't know about you, but maybe you should speak on your innocence by yourself with your own video, regardless if you think the video is going to be received well or not. It's important to respond to things like this, so allegations and stuff like this doesn't keep piling up on you. But he doesn't. He either makes a 2-minute lazy response video that's just nuh-uh, 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 over and over and over again, other than, hey, I never do this, let's break, I never do this, I'm so tired. I never did this, let's break down the facts on why I didn't do this. It's really not that hard. But yet again, man, fuck it though, bro. It's your life. Do whatever you gotta do, man. And most importantly,
He's a bum! He's been a bum! He's been a bum since '86!
More info has come out recently since that last recording. Darkrai released a new video about DabHDUDE, and the allegations are a lot more hard-hitting than last time, okay? He does clarify a lot of things about the past allegations. He does. Apparently, DabHDUDE didn't yank his chain to Dill. He yanked his chain to an art photo of Dill. What type of backwards reality am I living in, bro? Let me just sum it up real quick, alright, bro? I'm pretty sure this video came out on like a Wednesday, if I'm not tripping. A Wednesday, a Thursday, something like that. All I remember, I'm in 4th period Mr. Gay's class, economics. I'm not paying attention because Mr. Gay just rambling on the board talking about shit I really don't give a fuck about. So I'm scrolling on YouTube on my computer and I see the video drop. And not gonna lie, the video is some fucking heat. The video is some fucking heat, bro. If you want to hear like more about the allegations, I just say go watch the video, because I'm not really gonna go deep into the allegations. I'm gonna start going on a fucking tangent, bro. If you can't tell, hold my tongue. Hold my tongue. I'm smiling ear to ear right now, but I'm gonna hold my tongue. Why do y'all think I sound so happy right now, bro? I can finally let this good faith shit fucking go. At first, I wanted to be in good faith with Dab, all right? I wanted to be a good person, all right? No tripping, no getting mad at him, no being biased, none of that. But I have something to admit. I am completely biased against Dab since day one. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know about me, bruh. I've been hiding this from the press for a while now. Y'all don't know about me. Ever since that Darkrai video came out, almost every single month to that day, I was on my bedside praying to God that this nigga Dab gets some life-altering allegations thrown at him that have substantial evidence to it. I've been praying to it. I've been on my bedside almost every single month praying that one day he would get caught up, and my prayers were finally answered. How many years has it been? 5 years? My prayers have finally been answered. At 5 or 4 years, I don't give a fuck, okay? My prayers were finally answered today. DabHDUDE got caught with some very heavy hitting allegations, okay? And if you can't tell, I'm smiling ear to ear. I can drop this good faith shit, okay? I can drop giving this nigga the benefit of the doubt, all right? There's some evidence to it, and I low-key believe it. You might be saying, Krillin, you're being biased. You just believe it without hearing DabHDUDE's side? Yes! Yes, I am! I don't care what response video he brings out. My stance on this situation will be the same. 4 years, 4 or 5 years, on my knees, praying. Finally got resolved. The day after I heard the news, when I was going to school, bought myself a 6-pack Dunkin' Donuts. A 6-pack. Ate all that shit, smiling ear to ear. And I got a Pepsi on top of that. I was celebrating. Even though I watched the video before, I watched it again the next day while eating the donuts and drinking the Pepsi. I did it. I don't believe in good faith when it comes up to that. I've been praying. You might be wondering, where does this underlying hate from a nigga comes from? Where could this source of hate come from? It comes from the fucking soul. That's where it comes from. This level of hating, I was on my Eddie Brock shit. What do you little niggas know about that shit? Every single month, I looked like I was a fucking priest. Okay? Every single month until this very goddamn day. All them little subtle shots, all them shots finally came true. Finally came true. Oh Lord. Man. Y'all don't even know what I'm gonna do on Monday, which is tomorrow. As of recording, I'm recording this on a Sunday. Y'all don't even want to know what I'm gonna do on Monday. Monday, I'm about to have a feast, bro. I'm about to bring 2 dozens of donuts, all right? 2 boxes of Dunkin' Donuts. I'm gonna give it out to all of my friends. All right? I'm gonna give it out to all of my friends. Pepsi, we gonna have a fucking feast at lunchtime. We gonna have a fucking feast, and we gonna be smiling ear to ear. All for this nigga downfall. I've been praying and I've been hoping on this shit since I was fucking 11. And it's finally come to pass. So I don't give a fuck. He dropped a response video. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not giving this nigga the benefit of the doubt anymore. This nigga can have photo evidence, real textbook proof that he didn't do this shit. And I'd be like, that's AI. That's not real. That's Photoshop. He did that shit. Lock him back up. Bro, I just don't like him. I don't care. He could have real life proof. Jesus Christ can come down from heaven and say that this nigga didn't do it, and I still would believe Darkrai. Call that shit glazing, call that dick sucking. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Now I'm about to go take a nap, bro. I'm fucking tired. Thank God. Praise God. Obviously, I'm joking. Okay, I don't really fucking mean that. If you think that I'm gonna be giving out donuts to my friends, you're sorely mistaken. I'm a fucking freeloader. So all you niggas who go to my school who are watching this video, you ain't getting jack shit. Okay, let's get back to work. Yeah, like I said, obviously I'm joking. If DabHDUDE does put out a video and it's a really good response video and it completely debunks Darkray's video, I will give it the time of day. Okay? Man, I had some good things to say about Ray Rants in my original script, but fuck. If you don't know, Ray Rants was exposed for being a predator. It's a really long scenario taking a lot of time to explain, but damn, I'm telling you, the DabHDUDE effect is crazy, because you're telling me you're a 24-year-old man reacting and criticizing SML for a living. What fucking timeline am I living in? Is there a gas leak in here? So yeah, back in 2020, Ray Rants was caught talking to a 15-year-old girl on Discord. This nigga was 20 years old back in 2020, by the way. That's some nasty work. There's a whole lot of moving parts on this and a whole lot of people that I don't really care about. I'm only here for, you know, Ray Rants. He's the SML guy. To my knowledge, Ray Rants did try to respond. He tried to respond with a Google Doc, but that nigga deleted it. I guess it was like a 2-pack of ass, and he just fucking bolted it and left. And there's no archives of it to my knowledge. And on top of that, he got exposed by fucking Mr. Enter.
This film takes place less than a year after the September 11th terrorist attacks. I bring this up because it radically altered the culture of the time, in ways that make this movie feel exceptionally ignorant of the time.
Turn on the TV, they hit the Pentagon! They hit the fucking Pentagon!
After this, Ray Rants knew he was cooked. There was no way he could switch this around to make him look like the good guy, so he just deleted his channel. I can just imagine this dickhead in his room in the middle of night staring at his computer screen, fucking hitting the Gendo pose while looking at the delete button. Ray left without a trace and disappeared from the internet entirely. And I'm pretty sure he deleted his Twitter and Instagram accounts too. Say whatever you want about Ray, at least he didn't pull an ASMR. Did I say ASMR? His fucking name is so weird. SMR, and threatened to drive his car into a pole. The SMR was a sort of famous SML critic. He was a part of the Big Three. I'm gonna call it the Big Three: DabHDUDE, Ray Rants, and just him. He got caught talking to a little girl, a teenage girl, and he threatened to drive his car into a light pole to do not very good things to himself. Honestly, I find that the funniest way to die. I'm gonna crash my car into a pole because I got caught talking to a minor. But that's basically the Ray Rant situation. To my knowledge, there's no doxing or leaking or anything being done. Mainly because, well, Ray Rants was pretty much an enigma. How the fuck do you say it? He was unknown to the internet. Nobody really knew his face or his real name. So there's not much you can really, leak. So there's not really much to talk about anymore. Other than that, you're a pedophile! You like boy booty, you play with dolls too! A couple of weeks ago, or I'd like to say a month ago, there was this little drama that happened between Darkray, the Darkray guy, and Zeke, the Mama Luigi guy. Yeah, those two people. Basically, this video that Darkray made was calling out almost every shitty thing that Zeke ever did in the past. Remember in the DabHDUDE section of this video when I said DabHDUDE played a part in the SML movie or Jeffy's 18th birthday being leaked and him talking shit about the SML crew? Well, yeah, Zeke had a part in it because at the time Zeke was working on the SML movie with Logan. I don't think I have to say who Zeke is, and if you don't know who Zeke is, just watch Darkray's video and he'll give you the gist of who he is. Basically in this video, Darkray brought to light how much of an asshole Zeke used to be. by leaking the SML movie and talking shit and exposing cast member Elaina for, doing weed. Darkrai also talked about Zeke's weird fetishes and the things that he's into. Fictional characters and not so PG situations. Man, why is everyone in this community goddamn weird? Oh wait, never mind. He's friends with DabHDUDE. That makes sense. I don't care what anyone says. It's not a big deal. It's just a fictional character. That nigga is funny! I don't give a fuck. A 30-year-old getting aroused, or fuck it, a 30-year-old with an NSFW account alone is weird. I'm not gonna sit here and try to insinuate that Zeke is a predator, but in my opinion, he's just a weirdo. Once you see the Mikoto art, you can't unsee it. Zeke did say that he thought the characters were aged up.
Is this nigga serious?
Yeah, we should talk about the response video now.
I had liked, retweeted, and commented on that art that he showed because I was under the impression it was drawn aged up. I had seen these artists say these artworks have been aged up, so I just took it as their word. I had trusted their word from these artists.
Nigga, what? I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound any better. So what a lot of these people would do to justify them yanking their chain to underage fictional characters is aging them up so that nobody would look at them weirdly when they say, I'm yanking my chain to Nezuko art. In my opinion, it's still goddamn weird. If you gotta age up a character to rationalize you yanking your chain off to them, maybe you just shouldn't yank your chain to them. Maybe that's just the logical solution. But I don't know, I'm not a Gooner. I don't know how Gooners think.
Anytime I got a new follower on that account, I would review. I reviewed every new follower with the intent to remove them if they were underage, and thankfully, I never had to follow through with that.
The account was public, so you didn't need to, be followed to see it. It's kind of like the DabHDUDE situation. Like, okay, you may have privated it, but you should have done that ages ago. In my opinion, I think it's totally irresponsible to have an NSFW account public when you're known for having a child audience. And this goes for Dab and Zeke.
Regarding the claims that I used others in the SML community to build up my own ego, that is false. I have gone on record several times that my past with SML is just that, the past. I should have handled not getting the position with SML better. I know that. I was upset, but it was mainly because of the lack of communication.
You know what I like about this part? He outright admits that he fucked up, and I respect that.
However, I did not associate myself with that fanbase to groom anyone like he's claiming, nor so that I could get glazed up by anyone in the review community.
Okay, what? First of all, to my knowledge, Darkrai never made this claim, like not once in the video. It seems like Zeke doesn't understand what the word grooming means, because Darkrai never said this.
People wanted to learn about SML, my interactions with it, my previous stay with SML, everything like that, so I talked about it.
Yeah, bro, you really did talk about it. You talked about it really good, too.
Out of kind of getting the deets behind it, I guess. So apparently what happened was Lavelle smokes weed.
Wow.
Same as another cast member.
Pablo.
No, not Pablo.
I'm joking. Should I guess?
Who else is there?
There's Pablo, there's Lavelle, there's Logan, there's Lance. And Elaina.
Also, Elaina.
Is this nigga serious? Is it Elaina?
Yeah, so what happened was...
I think, actually.
So what happened was Elaina called the cops on Lavelle. Because apparently Lavelle got into Logan's face. Like, this disagreement went so far.
Oh, we're back on the argument. Yeah, okay. Lavelle and apparently Elaina now smoke weed or whatever.
Yeah, but apparently Elaina doesn't really do it that much. Like, It's more like inconsequential. Like what? Like however you say that word.
Inconsequential.
That's it.
That's the word.
If you haven't noticed, I'm really terrible at saying words.
The comment that my audience is full of kids is incorrect. According to my own demographics, less than 2% at the time of recording of them are under the age of 18.
I don't know where he got these stats from, so I'm not gonna rag on Zeke too hard here. He probably didn't know this, or he's probably too old to, no offense. But most YouTube demographics, or demographics in general online, aren't true. Nobody's really telling the truth or their real age on here, be for real. Like for example, YouTube says 100% of my audience in the last 28 days are 35 to 44 year olds. Do I think this is true? No! Do you really think that 35 to 44 year olds are sitting down here watching me talk about the Xbox Series X? No!
I do not share any not safe for work posts to my community, like he says. In any server that I was a part of, I did have not safe for work, due to my audience mainly being of age. This was so those that didn't want to see the stuff wouldn't have to see it in the general public areas. I had these channels flagged as 18 plus, so there's no confusion on who should or shouldn't be there. I also made sure everyone who was in there was of age.
Why would you screenshot this? You really, why? This isn't the fucking hurrah moment that you thought it was. This doesn't help you at all. And matter of fact, it kind of hurts your argument even worse.
Someone had lied about their age. This was a wake-up call.
Wow, really? Who would have guessed? A part of me hates putting Zeke in a video about the SML community because, well, Zeke isn't in the SML community anymore. But Jesus Christ, was this response video just bad? Sure, he apologized, but the part where he started talking about the NSFW stuff and all that, just terrible. It even got to the point where he was even pointing himself out for being irresponsible. Cause shocker, asking somebody if they're over 18 isn't concrete proof that they're 18. Altogether, I just wish the best for Zeke. He seems like a good guy. Even though he's a gooner, at least he apologized unlike a certain someone.
Danny X.
Old SML fans are famously hated. Nobody really likes these people too much. And I'm not talking about the normal old fans, I'm talking about the entitled ones. I'm not the type to die on a hill for current SML. Like, literally the only way I watch modern SML videos anymore is if Quaymax is reacting to it. And I usually don't get on the fence about SML videos anymore because, well, I don't really give a fuck. The reason why I don't like old SML fans that much is because they're basically giant fucking pricks. I guess they're under the impression that they know more and they know what's better for Logan's channel more than Logan does. Like that stupid Axe Jeffy hashtag that was going around back in 2018 to 2017. That went fucking backwards, what the fuck? And it obviously wasn't going anywhere because Logan wasn't listening. Jeffy was making Logan a stupid amount of money and still is now. And when he really started popping off with millions of views per video, it became like a waterfall of money. So why would he ever cut that off? If you had a chance to make millions of dollars per month by just using the same character over and over and over and over again, why would you think that the logical thing to do is A, stop using a character because a small subsection of your fan base says to stop, or B, keep going because a huge majority of your fan base says to keep going, and you're making a shit ton of money by doing that too. Yeah, I don't blame Logan for choosing the latter option. Not to mention the SML critic community was such a small subsection of the fandom, they barely even had a voice at the time. And on top of that, most of them were trying to convince Logan to go to the option that will make him less money. But he had to, he was getting demonetized and losing money. Let's be so dead ass, Logan still had a lot of money left over. Like come on, this nigga was buying a new Lambo basically every single week. I'm pretty sure he was more worried that he didn't have a constant stream of income coming in ever since the demonetization. But again, that is pretty stupid because he still had enough money to retire himself, his parents, and his children if he really wanted to. To put this whole section together, old SML fans are mostly just assholes who complain 24/7, and I'm so tired of hearing them. They constantly hit the pog face whenever they see a reference or a clip of an old character on screen. It's like dangling keys in front of a baby. Logan! The old SML fans are unhappy with us again!
Wait, what? Nigga, when did we ever care what they thought?
Logan, we gotta do something.
Fine. Just throw Shrek in a video. That'll keep them happy for a couple of weeks.
A few moments later.
No.
Oh my god, it's Shrek! Oh my gosh, guys, look, it's Shrek! It's Shrek!
Rose trying to get open, fires away! Bang!
The Darkrai vs. DabHDUDE situation was a pretty minuscule one that happened 4 years ago. Damn! 4 years ago? That felt like 2 or 3. Okay, getting old. This is when public opinion kind of shifted on DabHDUDE, including for me. I used to kind of like Dab. I was a little bit of a fan. I even tried to jack the SML critic persona at some point because of him.
Deep on what ruined SML this year. Like I said, this year of SML was boring. Most of the videos were just haha funny cough jokes, and when they weren't, they were just trash filler-filled videos.
But my opinion changed by one video. A single video that will go down in my books is probably one of the best rants I've ever seen in my life. The DabHDUDE rant. This video just oozes everything out of a good hit piece video. I'ma be on dick for a while, I admit it, but the pacing, jokes, and points were probably the best things I've ever seen come out of a rant video to this day. Darkrai pointed out almost everything wrong with Dab. To his lazy content style, to his hypocrisy, to his lackluster form of criticism, his complete negligence, and almost everything was perfect. But then DabHDUDE responded a month later. He mostly talked about Davidplex, a person I don't give a fuck about, but let's be for real, most people came here for the Darkrai response. And wow, I gotta say, this response is pretty fucking ass. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is some fucking shit. This is fucking ass. Let's go to my first complaint. The 13-year-old for dating advice thing. This was something that obviously DabHDUDE wanted to get out the way immediately. And wow, this is annoying and completely useless. Basically, this entire part of the video is basically Dab just saying,
I didn't know he was a minor. I didn't know.
This is like a fucking he said, she said thing, cause well, the used to be minor said that DabHDUDE did know his age. But DabHDUDE is now saying that he didn't know his age. Still, nonetheless, whatever. Since there's not, to my knowledge, any screenshots, I don't really know who's telling the truth here. And nobody knows who's telling the truth here. It's a he said, she said. Oh wait, more info. I'm gonna let you make your own opinion on this one. Then he goes on, wasting more time, blabbing about how hard it is to understand people's emotions. Like, nigga, I don't care! Keep the video going!
About dating advice. So, there are a couple problems with this whole claim. First of all, this relies on the "why aren't you psychic" line of thinking. As in, I can't believe you couldn't automatically tell that they were 13. As well as, I can't believe you couldn't instantly tell they were nervous talking to you. That's the thing. While I'll go over a bit more, the entire argument kinda falls apart the moment one or both of those are thrown out the window. So, for the record, no, I didn't know that the person was 13, and I didn't receive any hints or indicators that was the case. And furthermore, I received no indication throughout our entire conversation that he was in any way nervous or weirded out. For me, of course, this is a problem. I already have trouble understanding people's emotions, especially over text, and I have a problem with second-guessing myself sometimes, and otherwise thinking that I've upset people when I haven't. So receiving no indication, only to find out way down the road that they were super nervous, isn't helpful. But yeah, point is, this point isn't true and is stupid on its own.
That's a pretty bold claim to make when you say this in your editor's note. I'm just saying. Not gonna lie, you probably should have cut that one out.
Darkrai talks about how I actually must secretly hate trans people or something because of stuff I said a few years ago. He even mockingly says that whole "it happened a few years ago" thing, probably hoping that because he said it first, I suddenly won't be able to use it as an actual argument, cause that's how that works, I guess. If you say the argument in a mocking tone before your opponent does, they just can't use it anymore. So hey, I've got something to say. 2017 dub and 2021 dub aren't the same person. Hell, the beginning of 2020 dub and the end of 2020 dub aren't the same person.
And this fucking take is stupid. Things I said in 2017? No, Dab. Things you said on March 26, 2020. Literally 8 months. Did I say 8 months? Literally 8 months ago from this video being posted. Did you even watch the video? Actually, Dab, there's multiple clips of you saying some crazy shit in the same year. Holy shit, how do you say that and edit a video where you say that and then leave it in? Hell, some of these tweets were made in July. What are you even yapping about? You're stupid. The thing is, Dab, nobody really saw an improvement from you. You said you've quote-unquote changed, but nobody knew you did. On Twitter, you seem to have the same mindset as 2017, Dab. That's just what I'm saying. And on top of that, with no apology video, and to my knowledge, no apology tweets, how the hell is anyone supposed to know that you fucking changed? Get this bullshit out of here, nigga. It's almost if you said, I'm sorry, or I'm in the wrong, or made an apology video, more people would, think that you've changed. But you did it. So now everyone thinks that you're a homophobic, transphobic, misogynistic asshole. Isn't this obvious?
17? Do you think he'll come back to his video in 2 or 3 years and think, man, I was spot on with that?
Do you think that DabHDUDE will come back to this video and say, man, I was totally on the money with that one? Oh wait, never mind. It literally took him the same amount of time to realize how dog shit this segment was.
Oh, also, apparently I'm a coward for having a neutral opinion on the subject as a whole. I mean, I could make an entire video on what I think of it, but nah, honestly, I said my bit. If he doesn't like the fact that I had the audacity to have a neutral opinion on something, well, that's his problem.
Yeah, honestly, I said my bit.
My nigga really thought he fucking ate. I know exactly what scene of Darkray's video he's talking about, and he isn't completely wrong. He just had a neutral stance on it, but it still felt like he was being a bitch, cause obviously he has something to say about trans people, but he just won't say it. Then this nigga goes on to talk about Mr. Enter. Fuck, nigga, please throw the whole script away. Fuck, man. Man, just throw the whole goddamn script away, cause who wrote this? Who the hell cares about Mr. Enter? What does this have to do with anything?
Also, did you notice how he never actually replied to the point at hand? Like how calling people a pedo is wrong? He completely avoided the topic, probably because his only excuse for himself would be, but dude, it's like mad funny.
Not gonna lie, Darkray is being a dick. I don't think going around calling DabHDUDE a predator is funny or cool in any way, even if it was a fucking parody or a funny joke. Honestly, I feel bad. I don't think that should happen to anybody, and I understand.
Next up, there's a giant segment where he discusses the impersonation accounts. So, clearly he finally understood that what he was doing was wrong, and oh wait, this is Darkrai, so of course he didn't.
That's pretty ironic.
What the hell am I even doing with my life? My mom was right, dude. I am a fucking bum.
I mean, at least you were right about one thing.
Dab, you were in your early 20s in this video. You were in your early 20s critiquing a 25-year-old man playing with dolls as your YouTube career. And not only that, you talk to yourself constantly while playing Gmod. And on top of that, you made your corn addiction known for everybody to see it. You are a walking, talking definition of a bum, unfortunately.
Oh hey, wait a second. Didn't you talk earlier in the video about how terrible I was for all those mean things I said literal years ago? When I too was a teenager?
Dab, you were 21, not a teen.
Actually, speaking of which...
Oh no. Aren't they like 12?
It's the maniac! Take him away! Take him away!
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing, not the real thing. You understand?
Yeah,
Okay.
Horrible!
Holy crap. How? There is no way. You gotta be fucking with me, right? I'm convinced that you intentionally missed the point that Darkrai was trying to make. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking drawing, you goofball. It matters when you retweet it and share it to your underage audience.
And guess what? It worked. Because this man made a 26-minute long response video.
Alright, I gotta leave, okay?
John, we just started. Come on, man.
Listen, there's a lot to see in this life. Not wasting it here.
There's a lot to see in this life, like me beating off to underage lolly girls. But not this. I'm not spending it here.
Hello there, guys. It's Map Dominus, and today I'm going to be talking about the Darkrai video.
Oh, it's a young Math Dominus. I don't really hate Math Dominus. I don't have like some sort of hate boner for him. He's cool.
The Darkrai video. This video just sucks. Majority of this video isn't even real criticism. He's just making fun of DabHDUDE from his content to his appearance to the taste in porn. And because of that, his video is fairly easy to debunk.
Quick little editor's note real quick. In the clip that I just showed, it seems like Math was trying to paint Darkrai in a bad light for criticizing DabHDUDE on his content style. I don't know, that's just such a weird criticism to make, cause, well, I mean, sure, you could say that Darkrai's criticism was in bad faith, but we've also seen DabHDUDE do a lot of other criticisms that were also in bad faith too. Like, if I were to bring up the Nintendo situation, which, and if I'm not being misinformed here, Nintendo was a child when he was being criticized by Dab? What the heck? Like, this is so weird. Math, did we watch the same video? His criticisms were pretty good and had some things that really needed to be put into question. And if you think that his criticisms are bad, then I don't even know how you're able to stomach Dab's critiques, especially his past critiques too. Yada 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 yada. He goes back to talk about Nintendo. I'm 99% sure that Nintendo was a kid when everyone was dogging on him. So yeah, they're talking shit about a kid making SML animations. There's not much to really talk about here.
Have you actually seen Nintendo's content? There's a reason people are criticizing it. Second, at worst, DabHDUDE is just being harsh on Nintendo with his criticism. He's not exactly making fun of them. And also, by your logic, aren't you doing the same thing? Like, literally, Darkrai, let me get this straight. Your critique on DabHDUDE is that he's making fun of someone, and your logic is to make fun of him? Big brain moment right there.
Math, Nintendo was 15. DabHDUDE was 21. I think he'll live.
He's making fun of the fact that DabHDUDE is posting child porn on his Twitter. Well, first of all, it's not his main Twitter account. It's his second account where he posts SMW stuff. Second, it's not even child porn. Yes, the original characters that are from the source material may be children, but like, these are obviously grown-up versions of those characters. They're literally grown-up versions of the characters. How can you call it child porn if the characters in the art that's depicted are grown-up versions? Alright? They're literally adults. How is that child porn? You're a meant to be for adults only. And you decide to go in there anyways. And you get offended that he's posting porn, even though the Twitter account literally warns you that that is what he's posting? Bruh, if you're not old enough to watch porn, don't fucking critique it.
Gang, what? Nigga, who even says stuff like that? If I'm not old enough to look at it, don't critique it. Gang, if you're into some weird stuff, I'm gonna just say this right off the bat. If you're into weird activities, I think I should be able to exercise my First Amendment right to say that it's weird. I don't care what you say. If I see something weird, I'm gonna say it's weird. That's it.
And when people tell you that there's porn, there's porn. Don't be surprised when there's porn.
No way! People were offended that he was reposting corn when he has a fan base full of kids?
And the final thing that I wanted to say, is just a whole argument against DabHDUDE. It's not really just his argument, but in general, most DabHDUDE haters seem to hate the fact that DabHDUDE just makes his content around SML. Most of the things that I hear are, he's obsessed with Super Mario Logan. Oh my god, stop making fun of Super Mario Logan. You're a grown man, get a job, or something like that.
I can't really use this point on myself. I'm not really mad that DabHDUDE is making videos on SML like that. I'm more mad at the fact that he makes lazy, sloppy videos that are borderline copyright infringement and all around lazy, and he's mostly just an annoying content creator.
For no reason other than it's funny, but it's not funny at all, and the worst part about it is that people are taking it seriously. No, really, go into the comment section of that video, there are just a lot of people saying, oh my god, Dope is a bad person, oh my god, I should unsubscribe, and you know, stuff like that. And the fact is, it's kinda sad, really. If it sounds smart, people will believe anything. But hopefully this video will clear things up a bit, or at the very least discredit the entire video entirely, because that whole video was awful.
Says the person who got on Dab's video to support his claims. Dab's videos, and this video specifically, are the personification of if it sounds smart, people will believe anything. Dab throughout this entire video has been using convenient half-truths to support his claims. He was completely stripping the video of its context and skipping over huge plot points to keep it short. He was filtering the entire video to make it seem bare bones, to make Dark Ray's video seem as flimsy and unsupportive as possible. And yes, I took that straight out of Metal Gear Solid 2 because it was too goddamn similar to not.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
This video is just all around silly. It completely stripped what made everything good in Dark Ray's video to support Dab's own claims. Okay, I'm done with this situation. Let's just go on. I'm sorry if I sound hella tired. It's just, the script is 39 pages long, and I've been doing this for over a month. I've been writing this script for a month straight. Let's just fucking talk about the big guy in charge already. Let's get the fuck over with. Let's get it over with.
Will work. Yeah, right. Stop lying to us. You are a liar and filled with nothing but greed. Or don't remember, let me tell you the basics of this concept. Old money is comprised of the people who have had wealth for a while, and they know how to spend it well. Wealth is just normal to them. New money is comprised of people who have just gained a lot of wealth, usually all at once, or within a very short period, at least monetarily speaking, like within a couple years seeing massive monetary growth. Examples include stuff like winning the lottery, being given a large inheritance, or in this case, the sudden and rapid growth, and thereby large increase in revenue, of a YouTube channel.
And overall, my thoughts on Logan now, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Logan 30acre. I never really talked about him as a person. I only talked about his horrible writing and other stupid stuff that I didn't really care about. Logan's writing hasn't gotten any better, and I've just completely given up there. And there's not much to really talk about in his videos, because, well, his videos are more or less the same as they used to be. Bad. Honestly, I think it got a little bit worse. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't hate Logan. I don't have this hate boner that the rest of the community has for him, but I do admit this nigga does some stupid shit sometimes. It seems like his writing has gotten 10 times worse since the last time I've talked about him. He's written himself in a corner a couple times in videos. There's some points where he'd even artificially stretch out the video to reach 10 minutes long. It got to the point where he doesn't even hide it anymore, and he's just basically admitting to half-assing shit to make his bare minimum. It's getting pretty depressing now. Videos are all around boring, there's no unique characters, and whenever we do get a unique character, it's either one-offs or just characters nobody wants to see anymore. Not to mention, character interactions have just reached an all-time low. Go figure, having the same characters interact for, 10 years straight does that. Not to mention that Logan has just mentally checked out of his community a long time ago. And I'm gonna say 2017 to 2020, Logan completely checked out of the critique community. And can you really blame him? Out of the 3 main figureheads of the community right now, 2 of them have been exposed for being predators, and the other one is a goddamn 25-year-old man who's known for having a corn addiction. Honestly, not the best people you want to be associated with. But because Logan constantly tunes out his community, he starts making shitty decisions. Like that one time, people were trying to tell him to take a break and stop posting so frequently, so he made a 13-minute long video talking about why he wouldn't do that. And some parts I do agree with Logan. I do agree that a lot of people just don't like Logan. Like hell, there's this whole video made by MPK Reviews, I think that's his name. That might be the wrong person, don't fucking at me, yo, just relax. But somebody made a top 10 mojo list on why they don't like Logan. Literally a whole fucking list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm about to be like, what the fuck? Also, as like a little side note, what's up with this fucking goofy shit? Why does everyone in this community unlist videos when they know they messed up? It's so fucking annoying. Like, I promise you, this video was going to be a lot longer if some people just stood on business and stopped unlisting their videos. I had like 2 other people planned to be in this video because I just didn't like them. But then they unlisted the videos that I had a problem with. So now I can't make a video about them anymore because I have no screenshots or clips of those videos anymore. This is why this video has been taking so long. This script has been rewritten multiple times. Like, come on, man. Give me that content and stand on business. The SML community as a whole is just a bunch of little kids. Most of them are just 10 to 14. But some of them are even grown men. Honestly, if you ask me, if you're over the age of 20 critiquing SML, you kind of deserve to be looked at weirdly. Except for you, Quaymax. What the fuck? And as the SML community got older, the same old figures of the community stayed. Well, granted, most of them aren't, centered around SML anymore. They're just mostly known for SML. It isn't a bad thing, it's just how it is. Like, do you think niggas outside of the SML community genuinely care about people like DabHDUDE or David Flex? No! Fuck it, barely anyone inside of the community cares about these niggas. Sometimes it feels like these people are trapped in like a time chamber or something, because the same people like Nostalgia Egg and Luigi Channel 50 and David Plex and Puddle of Pizza, almost half of these people have been beefing with David Plex for 6 years. Are you fucking for real? And I'm pretty sure half of these niggas are in their early to mid 20s. Like Puddle of Pizza is 25 years old apparently, and he's been beefing with David Plex for 6 years. If I'm not wrong, that means 24% of this guy's life has included him beefing with a random black dude on the fucking internet. What the fuck? Like, okay, man, I'm pretty sure he's a pretty reprehensible person. I'm pretty sure there's a reason why a whole bunch of you guys don't like David Plex, but I'm not losing sleep over him, let alone 6 years of beefing with him, with a random black nigga on the internet. But yet again, those are past figures in the community. I don't really care about them. Most of them don't even make SML videos anymore. Well, except for Dab. I guess some things just never change, don't they, Dab? Not to mention how much this community has been filled with people just trying to get a quick check. This community has been proven to be so lucrative to the point where Logan, the creator of SML, sent a cease and desist to an SML gaming channel so he can start his own SML gaming channel. What the fuck? The SML content farm and parody business is so lucrative and makes hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. Here's Johnny, here's Marvin, SML YTPs, SML Theory, Jeffy Theory. This form of content creation is the new moneymaker for people. And it's proven every time they goddamn post. These things go fucking bananas in views. SML is looking more and more like a product every single day, to the point where people even question if the literal creator of the channel actually cares about the series. The whole community is just a nothing burger now. There's no interesting creators anymore. There's a whole bunch of content farms now. And SML is just looking more and more like a product every single day, like I said. Which kind of sucks, you know? This used to be like an actual huge passion project for somebody. But now it's been turned into a money-making massive corporation where even only the fans see dollar signs in the community anymore. Like, I'm not the type of nigga to start shitting my pants when I see fucking Logan selling merch and shit. I really don't care. But it got to the point where SML content farms are making more money than I'll probably even see in my life. And that shit pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey guys, today is the day that I have to delete the SML channel. You know, the channel with 9,630,000 subscribers. That is an insane amount of subscribers. When I made this channel when I was 13 years old, I never thought this channel would ever get this big. Like, I never thought it would impact this many people. I didn't think this many people would watch it. I didn't think this many people would care about it. It was just stuffed animals being shaken with random voices. I still can't believe it's this big. But you know, sadly today we have to delete this channel, and I'm gonna screen record me doing it. You know, because I've never deleted a YouTube channel before, so this is gonna be my first time, you know, doing it. So you get to go on the journey with me of deleting, you know, the biggest part of my life. You know, this channel we uploaded on it from 2007 till 2018, and then I got demonetized by YouTube. I was on Good Morning America for being inappropriate, and then we had to move to my second channel, then my third channel. Now we're on our fourth channel. Go subscribe now, and I look like.
The SML community is dead. It's been dead for a long time. Out of the 3 major figureheads of the community, 2 are gone. The fans that actually really cared about this series left. And altogether, I just want to say, we're growing up. I even see myself growing out of this series, even though how much I love rewatching old SML videos. There's only so many times I can rewatch the same video over and over and over and over again. It seems like Logan lost the plot, and so did everyone else. There's nobody here to listen, there's nobody here to take in your criticism, and altogether, SML isn't going to get better. That's kind of negative. Maybe I should say, fuck. SML is probably never gonna get better. How about that? I just think it's time to give up, bro. DabHDUDE is 25 years old, and he's been making SML-centered content for 9 years. That is 36% of his life of putting his input out and basically begging for Logan to hear him. But if we've seen anything from the past 9 years, he won't listen. Logan gave up on his content a while ago. He gave up on his community a long time ago. Any criticism that comes out will be unconsidered and disregarded. And for me, I think this is like my last SML video entirely. What else is there really to talk about? I already talked about the history, I already talked about the content quality, and now I'm talking about the community. I think that's it. There's not really much to talk about. I don't hate Dab and I don't hate Zeke. I don't hate Logan or any other person that I miscellaneously mentioned in this video. Besides Rant and the SMR, nah, I fucking hate those guys. Dad may be a weirdo, but he isn't a predator. He just makes lazy videos and there's not much I could do about that. Zeke may also be a weirdo and a very questionable one too, but I still think he's a good person. And then there's Logan. At first, it came with a lot of coming to terms with Logan. Reasonably, I was upset, not gonna lie. I was upset how much this nigga was fumbling the bag. But honestly, I got over being upset of him fumbling. That's just what it is. YouTube isn't his main priority anymore, and I understand that he probably won't listen. I want other SML content creators to understand that it's okay to be upset about the current state of SML. It's not a bad thing to be upset. I'm not making fun of DabHDUDE for being upset either. It's not a bad thing to be upset about SML. It's when it starts getting parasocial and overly upset and you start screaming and raging at Logan, that's when I'm like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? But on the other hand, it's time to move on, yo. It's been several years of wishful thinking. At this point, do you really think it's gonna change? In my opinion, I think the SML community died this year. Because the only people really keeping this fandom alive anymore are parodies, content farms, and all around content specifically made to make profit. And on top of that, the creator of the series has a lot more important things going on in his life that aren't centered around SML. And I feel that a lot of SML fans just gotta understand that. The old Logan is gone, and that isn't a bad thing. He grew up. Most fans grew up. And the only thing really remaining of the channel is a husk or a corpse or whatever the fuck you want to call it of what it used to be. And that isn't a bad thing. Things change. And I have to understand that SML isn't centered towards me anymore. It's not in my age group. I don't gotta be a fucking 25-year-old man who's addicted to corn. I'm not letting that go. I don't have to be a 25-year-old man still reviewing and still critiquing SML. I don't. I miss the idea of SML, and I miss the old vibe of SML. But unfortunately, I just have to come to terms that that old vibe and that old idea has changed. And Logan has changed. And be for real, did you not think SML was gonna change eventually? I mean, I didn't think it was gonna change this drastically, but still, I still thought it was gonna change. And I was right. It changed. Fuck, I'm tired. Let's get the fuck out of here. Roll the edit, roll the credit. I don't fucking know. I'm done. I've been standing in front of this shit for 2 hours straight. Not even 2, 4. I'm done. Tired of recording this goddamn video.
Hello, this is Super Mario Logan, and we don't need the plush doll, okay? Because I am Super Mario Logan as me in real life. Me at the moment. This is me, the real me, not the plush me. And I'm chewing gum, not the plush me, the actual human me. And the reason I'm showing myself after long years of not showing myself is because I hit 20,000 subscribers.
Mama Luigi! Yeah!
And I'm looking at Precious right now because she's on my bed. I'll show you later. Yeah, I hit 20,000 subscribers on Monday, and it is now Friday.
It's D. You know what that D stands for.
And it's taken me a while to upload this video, and I know a lot of people are gonna like kill me and just wanna punch me in the face.
Stop lying to us. You're a liar and filled with nothing but greed.
But here it is. Punch the screen. Full screen this video and punch me as much as you want.
I would want to turn to is a cock, bro. At least a big cock. At least that way, if I'm a big cock, I have something that I never had before.
Okay, so I really don't know. I'm not good with thank yous. I'm not good with saying thank you to people. Like when I have to go tell someone like thanks or something, I'm not good at it. So I don't know what to say at the moment.
Man said I can only get water, but I'm about to give me some friends gooches.
Except for thank you for 20,000 subscribers because it's like 20,000. 20,000? Yeah. Chewing gum. It's this new Stride stuff. Mystery Flat. You should get it now. Buy it now.
Wait, really? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Anybody seen the cue ball?
What? Wow. Okay. Wait, hold on a sec.
I'm not sponsoring them, just let you know. Okay, let's get back to the video. So yeah, 20,000 subscribers, thank you. I do not know who the 20,000 subscriber was. I really don't know who it was, but I'm just gonna thank everyone. I don't think there needs to be a specific guy who did it.
I know something that'll definitely grab attention, bro. All you need to do, hire me for the services. You can be out here selling lemonade, 25 cents. Have me in like a real like skimpy outfit. I can even just pick it from Victoria's Secret. Just start throwing it back. Have city girls in the background. What's her name? Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. Just throwing it, bro. Left cheek, boom. Right cheek, boom. Just alternate, bro. Cheeks.
So yeah, thank all of the people who subscribed. I'm at 20,600 right now. That's amazing.
The door hit you on the way up.
Oh, guys. 10 minutes, bro. Junior, what the hell are you doing? Come here. Junior, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you hang yourself?
Like huge. So yeah, now it's time for the other news. Once again, thank you for 20,000 subscribers.
Hey guys, welcome back to Constructive Criticism with DabHDUDE. Today we're talking about Nintendo. Nintendo, you're a know how to draw. And if you can't accept that, you just can't accept criticism.
Now it's time for the other news. Okay, let me try to think.
You want to pet my turtle?
No,
Oh, bro, I don't want to touch your hanging nuts, bro. Leave the stage, goofball, bozo. Then to myself,
You wanna smell it? You wanna touch my ball?
that's sexual harassment.
You sure you don't wanna just poke it?
Oh yeah, I started spring break tonight.
Oh man, you're so amazing. I didn't even know you had vocal.
Bro, this man Toad is a dick rider, bro. He's riding cock. The song was like the song was so bad I can't even put into words, bro. It took my breath away, and not even a good. And Toad over here just riding, his grinding, his meat, just doing all of this. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, all next week I have off of school, so there's gonna be non-stop videos next week. So just stay tuned for non-stop videos.
It all started when we were in a group chat together. We were talking about how much we loved Jeffy and hated DabHDUDE. We were plotting his downfall. When someone named King Shredda joined the Discord, it was Lavelle. He said, okay, this DabHDUDE guy has become a huge problem to our operation. We've been gang stalking him for months, but that doesn't seem to be cutting it anymore. We need to take him out, clean shot. That's when Nightminer said, I'm literally 12. Shut the fuck up, Nightminer. We need real ideas. Why don't we make a parody account to defame him and spread misinformation? That's when Lavelle started stroking his—
I'm tired of making promises and them not coming true because things always happen. So starting now, all the promises will be made. All next week, new videos. I got Mix Studios doing effects on Sunday, and we should have like a lot of videos up next week.
I don't know. It just says it on my birth certificate, dude.
What? Alright, what are you gonna sing for us?
Oh, I'm gonna sing Hit the Quad.
Okay, get started.
Please watch church, got the feeling myself. Throw a flag on the plate, make somebody get the rep. Go, blah, 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 blah. Make somebody get some help. Pour it up on the block. Shit.
That was trash. Garbage, bitch. Do.
That red light on the camera is annoying me. Just pointing that out. And yeah, so all next week, new videos. So waste your life, come on the computer all next week and watch my videos because I have no school all week next week. So yeah, starting Monday, new videos. Okay.
Look, is that a Pokeball? Yeah, that's a Pokeball. The reason I drew it like that is because you look like a Pokemon.